Hi, Ernest and Jesse and Kyrie Montrell and Rich. Yes, I'm early by a few minutes. Hi, Truck Stop Sushi. Hello. I'm typing in my poll question, so just 1 second here. How are all of you and how were your weekends? I was helping your sister with makeup yesterday. Nice. I did watch, I think I watched the whole live after the fact that she did yesterday. I watched the recording of it. I liked her look. It was very cute. I don't know where she was heading out to. Did she say? Like, was it dinner or was it like going out with friends? I'm not sure what Rachie was up to yesterday. I was actually out last night as well, so I don't know what she was doing. No, didn't say. Okay. Almost done with my question. 1 second. Oh, these are all such fun songs. Oh goodness, autocorrect is killing me here. Okay, let me just review here. Oh, Cassidy's here, yay, hello. We've got some members here. Make some falafel. I'm actually not making falafel tonight, but I am making chickpeas, which is what falafel are made from. Hi, Xfinity. I'm doing well. No worries. Never need to apologize. It's all good. Hi, Kaio. How are you? Jesse says, I'm watching American Idol. Nice. I don't watch that show, so I never know when it's on. I actually didn't know it was still going. All right, let me just quickly review what I typed. The question is, guess my favorite roller skating song as a 90s kid. And then I'm just gonna read through each of these. All right, looks good to me. I think I got all the spellings right. So try and guess my favorite roller skating song as a kid. And mind you, I was born in the 1990s. So these were the tracks that I would often listen to. Oh, sorry. Trying to get this to turn to the side more. Okay. So the first thing, I'm making several things tonight because I figure why not? Did you try fasting? I've fasted twice in my life. I've participated in Ramadan twice in my life because I spent 2 summers in Muslim countries and I wanted to participate in the culture. So yes, I have done the Ramadan fasting. I'm glad I did it for cultural immersion, but my body does not respond well to fasting. I'll say that. Hi, Mohammed Muntasim, I think. Hi, Antonio Carlos de Almeida. Do you know a place called Brentwood in California? No, I've never heard of Brentwood before. Xfinity. Jessie says she was scared. Ooh, that's a little, I'll have to, well, I've been texting with her today, so she's seemingly fine, but I want to know what she was up to. So for the food tonight, I should just like write this out because I was a little scatterbrained. I'm gonna be doing kale chips with my leftover kale from the Irish mashed potatoes I did earlier this week. I'm gonna make some sautéed cabbage, really exciting stuff. And then I'm gonna do, I should finish the chickpeas. So I'll do chickpeas. I actually boiled them earlier. And then I think quinoa. So I'm gonna do 4 different things tonight. So let's start with the kale chips. Today is also wonderful, says Kaio. Ernest says, I made dinner for my best friend and his family yesterday. That's nice, Ernest. What did you make? Kyle03, how was it? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Rich is giving the members only emojis, which I'm still such a fan of. Thank you, Edith Wharton. I love these earrings too. They're actually not cherry earrings, which a lot of people think they are. They are Jingle Bell earrings from December last year. I don't have pets, truck stop sushi, but I want dogs and I want horses. Thank you, Charles Henry Dupre. Noah Steele. Redwood is amazing. Huge trees. I've never been to the redwood forest. My sister has though, and she really liked it. Putting eyeliner around her eyes. Hello. Oh, I see. Okay. Hello, it's time to sleep. Definitely not for me. Cat nap. I woke up very, very late today, so I'm wide awake now. We've got Grady. Thank you, Grady. Same to you. Khaled says hummus. I told my wife. Hi, Timothy Peters. Couldn't be toxic because that came out in 2003. Well, mind you, I was in kindergarten in 2000, and I was roller skating when I was in kindergarten, so it could have been toxic. Your logic is flawed, Simon. Hi, Noah Steele. Wait, me early, never heard of it. Made fajita. Ooh, yummy. I like fajitas. We've got, let's see, Corey Thompson and Hector Bonilla. Kaya dances. Just keep grinding on YouTube. That's the only way to get more subscribers, as you have to do more work on YouTube in order to get more subscribers, so then you can do live streams. That's the name of the game. Hi, Mo Mats. Hi, Vikash Singh. I do not count calories, Kirk. Nope. Hi, Dim. We've got Noor Mohammed. We've got Damon. Noah Steele. Today is a beautiful day. I went on a hike. It was Barnes Butte. It's in Oregon. Not too hard to sleep though. It's amazing view at the top. Oh, not too hard. It's steep though. I really like hiking, and that's actually content that I want to do more of on my channel. I want to do more GoPro, outdoors, adventure, hiking, running stuff outside, because I love that kind of stuff anyways. All right, we've got Jax904, welcome back. Thanks for joining. I'm not gonna make cookies today. I'm actually saving my sweet tooth for this coming week because Pi Day is on Friday, 3.14, or March 14th. So I might just go get myself a slice of pie, to be quite honest with you, on Friday for Pi Day and film something for it. I also am making box tea pancakes, which are Irish pancakes because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And then I'm making Irish soda bread on Wednesday nights live for, again, St. Patrick's Day coming up on the 17th. And then I am very, very late. You guys will have to forgive me for this. I'm late for doing my 5,000 subscriber special because I did cross 5,000 subs maybe a week ago. And I've decided that I want to do a chocolate espresso cake because why not? I love chocolate and I love espresso, and that just sounded really good. And I want to have like little roasted coffee beans on it. It's gonna take some planning, but all this to say, I'm not doing cookies or sweet things right now on today's live, and probably not tomorrow, because I start to break out and it starts to mess with my sleep and stuff if I eat tons and tons of sugar. And I know I've got some sweet recipes coming up, so I'm holding the sugar for now. Thank you, Matt Neal. I just want to turn this a little bit more toward my kitchen since I'll be doing some cooking tonight. Lemony, hello. Welcome back. I'm studying Chinese today. It's so hard to remember it. I want to learn Mandarin, actually. I really would love to learn Mandarin, but add that to the long list of things I want to do, but I just don't currently have time for. Let's see. We've got Andrew doing well. How are you, Andrew? Hi, Canoon. We've got Ed Nilsson. We've got Walnuts. Ryan Middleton is back. I'm making lots and lots of food. I'll just get it so that people stop asking. So I'm gonna make some kale chips with this leftover kale that I have. I'm also going to do some roasted, or I should say sautéed cabbage with this leftover half of a cabbage that I have from my Irish mashed potatoes earlier this week. More mortality motivation. Hello, hello. Wow, yeah, I know a little French, Vietnamese, and Spanish. I know a little bit of French only because it's related to Spanish, and you can kind of guess at the words visually in French if you know some Spanish. But I mostly speak German and Spanish. Top 3 pies. I'm gonna go with chocolate pie as my number 1. Raspberry pie is my number 2. And, oh, the third one is tough. Ooh, peach and blackberry pie is my 3rd. French, speak French, please. Je m'appelle Hannah. Let's see, what else do I know? I can quote like songs and stuff, like Bienvenue chez moi, which is like welcome to my home. I know how to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, I think. 8, I forget 8. I forget 8. 9 is 9 and 10 is 10. Oh, I can quote French songs. Like, what's her name? Is it it's not Adine, it's something, I don't know. I can do like French phrases, or où est le Stadion de Lyon, or something like that. Like, where's the Lyon Stadium? Like when I was there for the World Cup back in 2019. I can like cobble together sentences, but it's not very good French. Cutting board, I'm gonna use this little one. Okay, kale. Kale is great. People are missing out if they don't like kale. So I hate waste, and I decided I would just use the rest of this kale. Some of it is looking a little wilty, so I will get rid of that because I don't want to eat like nasty kale, but plenty of it is good. You want it to be like very crisp. I think of it as like veggies with a backbone, and it's very like firm and hearty. So yes, let me, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna grab a little bowl. One sec, guys. So I'll be tossing the kale in a bowl like this with some oil and some salt. And te amo. Thank you, boo boo. Wow, your French accent is better than mine. Took 3 years of French. I listen to a lot of French music, and I've been to France, and I've studied a little bit of French. So I feel like consuming a lot of French content has helped me get my accent like decent. Huit is 8. Okay, got it. Thank you, Nore. Merci beaucoup. I'm glad you enjoyed my limited French. I can get by if I've been to French-speaking countries like Belgium, Switzerland, and France, and Canada. They also speak French up there. And whenever I've needed to pull out some French because no one knew English, I was able to like point to a menu and say some words, and they understood. I remember ordering a cappuccino in Lyon, and the guy was like, "Got you. Okay, I know what you want." I like kale in smoothies. Nice. Hi, Seishiro Nagi. Hello, hello. We've got Edith saying bonjour. I should say bonsoir back to you because it's actually evening for me. Cyrus is from Italy. Oh my goodness. Italy is my dream destination for my next like big, all expenses included European trip. I I cannot wait to go to Italy. I've never been to Italy on purpose. I have avoided Italy because I want to go on an epic trip that's like 2 months long and see all the sites that I want to see, all the artwork, all the architecture, all the history, all the buildings, the countryside, the Mediterranean coast, all of it. I don't want to do Italy on the cheap, but this requires me to take some time, save up some money, and be patient, because I currently work a 9-to-5 job as my main source of income. And as you all definitely know, with a traditional 9-to-5, you cannot just peace out on a 2-month vacation, because they don't give you that much vacation time with a 9-to-5. So yeah, that trip is in the works. It'll happen, but I just can't pull it off right now. We've got, who else? Chetramina, thank you. Thank you, Boo Boo. Hugo Morales is from Chile. Wonderful. See, I do speak Spanish. It's not great, but it's better than my French. I did take Spanish for 2 years in high school and 1 year in college. So it's like good beginner Spanish, not fabulous. Cyrus says, I just moved to Illinois a year ago. Oh my goodness, Cyrus. So you're from Italy. What brought you to Illinois? Did you come here for school? Thank you, Vaso, Ntulia. Tu es très belle. Merci beaucoup, Edith. I appreciate you. Traveling with Tanisha from Philly. Congratulations on your Super Bowl win back in February. MC says, I think Toxic song from Britney Spears released after the 90s. I'm saying, okay, I guess I worded this wrong because apparently you guys are very confused about this. I'm a 1993 baby, so I was roller skating to songs in the 2000s, but I should have just left that out because you guys, I wrote it one way and I think you guys are interpreting it a different way. So, as a kid born in the 90s, try to guess which song I most loved roller skating to. It doesn't mean it has to be a song from the 90s, because I don't think any of them are. Okay, thank you, Eduardo. I moved to Belgium in August. Ooh, where in Belgium do you live? I've only been to Brussels, but I would love to go to Bruges and is Ghent? I think Ghent is in Belgium as well. Let me see. Ghent. Yes, Ghent. Let's see. We've got Cyrus saying ciao. Okay. Hannah lived in South Korea. Yes, I do want to go to South Korea. It looks so cool. I know people who have been to South Korea, and they've told me it was a lot of fun. It was a really cool place to visit. Hi, Araceli. Welcome to the live. I'm just ripping up some kale leaves, and I'm gonna be roasting them in my oven as kale chips. So healthy, so fun. Italy pizza time and pasta time too. Hope it goes well for you, says Vaso and Tulia. Thank you. Italy is great, you'll love it. Oh, I have no doubt. The pictures I've seen, oh my goodness, I could just go on and on and on and on about how amazing Italy is historically, culturally, from a religious perspective. It's the seat of Catholicism, and I mean, Sounds great. This is like a sad, grim side tangent, but I don't think that Pope Francis is in the best of health right now. I've been reading in the news that he's been admitted for, I don't know, some kind of health issues. So it's like, you know, he won't be Pope forever, and there will be a next Pope, and that's always an interesting process. I'm not Catholic, but I know enough about the Catholic Church to know about their traditions for choosing a new Pope in conclave, and yeah, that's just Rome. That's not even Italy as a whole. That's just a part of Italy. But the history of Italy and what it was, all the different kingdoms, amazing. So cool. Let's see. Did you hear? I'm a little behind because I was rambling. What are you making today, Mukesh? I'm making kale chips. That's what I'm doing first. And then I'm making some sautéed cabbage. And then I'm gonna do quinoa and chickpeas because this is kind of like a little meal prep session for myself for this coming week because I actually ate out quite a bit this weekend, which means I wasn't home prepping food, and I actually didn't buy any groceries either. So I'm working with what I've got left over in my fridge. Eduardo says I like pasta. MC, okay, it sounds like you understand the question. Yeah, I guess it confused people. I should have just left that little bit off at the end, but yeah. The poll question is, what I meant to ask about was, as someone born in the 1990s, guess which song I loved to roller skate to most. So it doesn't have to be a song from the 90s. We've got Coca Zero with more French in here. Je sais pas au courant, mais je reste. It's a city named Mon. It's pretty close to the French border. Okay, I've never heard of that city before, but I don't really know a ton about Belgium. I know some like artists and athletes and notable people from Belgium, but as far as geography and cities and landmarks, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to Belgium. 3 things 90s kids always had was a super soaker, pair of rollerblades, and pogs. Love to see it, MC, yes. Life has been... Oh, Bruges, yeah, okay. Vaso Intulia says, life has been hard because I'm in high school and I'm struggling with French. LOL. Got it. Ooh, you're welcome, For. I'm glad that my recipes have been helpful for you. I'm not gonna do a Colin Farrell impression, but I do love Colin Farrell. Hi, Mr. Handsome. Bruges is such a wonderful city, such a beautiful city. Visited it with my school a month ago. Yeah, Bruges looks phenomenal. Would love to see it. I'm watching a replay from this weekend. I'm not gonna say which game it is because people have spoiled scores for me when I say which game I'm watching, and that's so rude. But it is a Premier League replay from this weekend. Hi, John Frassa, how are you? Thank you. Back to the Future. Yes, let's get to 60 likes. We can definitely do it. I'll be on here I'm planning for 3 hours because I've got a lot of food that I'd like to make. Pasta, pizza. We've got, I just found out about this channel, but she's so sweet. Thank you, Vaso. I appreciate you. I should actually turn on my oven behind me because I want that to be preheating while I tear off this kale and get it patted dry and seasoned. All right, more French from Cocacero. Hello, Hannah, how are you today? Back to the Future, I'm doing well. I had a very productive but nice weekend. I went to dinner and a play last night. I'm gonna be posting a members only short about that, so I enjoyed going to that. And today I slept in and just, yeah, took care of chores, basically. Hi, Cristiano Rezende. Mon is where the NATO headquarters are. Whoa, that's interesting. I had no clue that NATO is headquartered in Belgium. Interesting. Hi, Schlock Gangwar. Who's Colin Farrell? He's an actor. We've got Sharon. We've got Peter Alexander Constantine. Thank you, cool. Have you seen Back to the Future? I have not seen Back to the Future. If you're talking about, is it a movie? It's not really my genre or my actors or, yeah, just not for me. We've got, oh, an actor, yes, that's who Colin Farrell is, and he is Irish. Hi, Killer X Gaming. Desmond, thank you. All right, let's get this, actually, let's get the oven preheated. And then the rest of this lovely kale torn up and dried off and then seasoned with some salt and some olive oil. Guten Tag, wie war dein Wochenende? Es war schön. Ich habe, how do you say Thai? I guess Thailändisch. Essen gegessen und war gestern Abend in einer oder bei einer I'm forgetting, Theaterspiel. Ich habe gestern ein Theaterspiel gesehen oder ja, I think gesehen is correct. Es war schön. Und wie war deine Wochenende, Alexander? Johnny Escas. I'm making 4 different things. So first I'm roasting some kale and making kale chips. Then I'm gonna be making some sautéed green cabbage because this is some more leftovers I wanna make use of and not throw out. Then I'm gonna be making some quinoa, just plain quinoa, and then cooking some chickpeas. It's a leftovers kind of night, and I'm also on a mission to not waste any food because, as we all know, groceries are already so expensive these days, and it's like double sad if you go and buy groceries and then they end up in your trash can. Not trying to have that, oops. I'm trying to make use of all the food that I have purchased with my hard-earned money. Waste is just so sad. Merci pour le live. Derian, Cocacero. Hi, Simon Belmont. Great evening to you as well. YQ Reality. We've got, who else? Yum, that cabbage is my favorite. Me too. I really like cabbage. I think people, I don't know, it's not the most glamorous or exciting veggie out there, but I think it tastes wonderful. Okay, so this kale is looking pretty dry. It's like a little bit damp still, but honestly, whatever. So I'm gonna take some olive oil now and drizzle it onto this kale and put it on a baking sheet. So this is the olive oil I'm using from Target. J'espère que ça va être parfait. Robbie got out of control. Yep, if you spam, if you troll, if you hate, if you're inappropriate, you get banned permanently. And I actually really enjoy axing people from my lives. Self-modding is fun. So I will axe you if you are disrespectful or rude or just acting like a 5-year-old child, even though we all know you're an adult. Hi, Xavier. I prefer lettuce over cabbage, says Vaso and Tulia. Do you watch Nutrient Matters? I don't know what that is, SJ. Is it a YouTube channel? Happy Sunday to you as well, Antonio. I love the Gordon emoji at Robbie. Yes, that's exactly right. Gordon's gonna just chew you out and kick you out the kitchen. But that's me instead of Gordon. Wait, are we talking about Green Day, the band? No. Did I say Green Day? Because I should have said Rich. Yep, no spamming, no hate comments, no inappropriate anything. We don't want it here, we don't tolerate it here, and it's honestly just kind of sad. All right, so tossing this. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt, and maybe here's a little bit of wiltiness I'm gonna tear off. It would be even funnier to not only axe them, but if you could deduct some funds from them, that would be hilarious. I think that could get pretty rough though on YouTube. That'd be I think that'd be a disaster on their hands if YouTube was doing that. Actually, I gotta write myself a reminder. Check, boot camp. All right. Mr. Croissant is back. Hi, Mr. Croissant and Mr. Geest. I'm gonna be roasting some kale. I'm currently just tossing it in some olive oil right over here. And now I'm gonna take this kale and put it onto a baking sheet. And luckily I've got one all ready to go right here. Let's see. Happy Sunday. Do you like falafel? I love falafel, Mr. Croissant. That's one of my favorite sources of protein as a vegan. It's absolutely delicious. And I have made falafel several times, both on live stream and on my YouTube channel as like a recipe episode. All right, Austin Pollard, all good. I don't know, I didn't even see it. Hi, Crazy Barber, welcome back. I'm just roasting some kale. That's my first dish of the night for those of you who are just getting here and you don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I am gonna, I'm just gonna throw this in. Even though the oven is not yet fully preheated, it's okay. You can still start cooking it. So I'll put this in and set the timer for maybe 8 minutes to start. And then I'll put this, maybe I'll keep it here and just put the chopped cabbage into it once it's all chopped up. What are people saying? Ritik, thank you. Imagine a kale arugula radish salad. That would be very healthy. Give a like if you like the content and subscribe. Yes. Hi, Down a Dark Alley. I remember you. Is this kale chips? Yes, that's exactly what it is, Peter. I'm gonna go because I have to sleep sometime, so goodbye. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you, Vaso. Great chatting with you. Become a member, lots of member-only content, new video. Yes, if you are a member of the channel, I published my video. It will go public tomorrow at 3 p.m., but it's currently available to watch if you are a member of the, it's called the Inside Scoop level. So yes, it's fun stuff if you're a member. And I'm loving it. I'm having a really fun time making members-only content. I'm gonna get a new cutting board and chop up this cabbage. I'm gonna use one of my Piclohas knives. Let's see. Some of the outer leaves get kind of like flimsy and gross. Let's see. I'm just trying to get the core out of here. Hi, Charles Henry Dupre. I like your hair. Thank you, Eduardo. Looking good. Thank you, Fire Driz, for the sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every sub counts, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. This in here. Okay. Hi, hole-in-one dudes. The Cheerios box is your signature. Thanks, Paul Rivera. Yeah, I do love the Cheerios box that's always in the background. And I do like Cheerios. They're so simple and so tasty. Thank you, Crazy Barber. Oh, my mom is here. Amazing, I missed you. Rich says, yes, fire. Just popped in quick. What's on the menu tonight? So I am currently roasting kale chips in my oven. That was the first 30 minutes of the stream. Now I'm doing sautéed cabbage, which I'm chopping up. Then I'm gonna do quinoa, and then I'm cooking chickpeas. So 4 different things, Mom. Thank you, Celine. Hi to Evil to Hope. How are you doing, fellow Minneapolis resident? Are you happy to see the snow melt away, or are you sad? All right. M Chem is from Australia. That's awesome. I've never come close to visiting Australia, but I would love to go one day. We've got, is it Cheter? Ooh, I'm forgetting some of my Russian letters. But hello, Cheter. You'll have to tell me if I'm saying your name right. What are you cooking? I am cooking kale chips in the oven. I'm making sautéed cabbage. That's what this is, green cabbage. And then I'm making quinoa, which is a seed, but it's kind of like a grain. And then I'm making, chickpeas as my fourth thing. Charan says I'm from Russia. We've got Jan, Privyet Jan, Kak dela. Where in Russia are you? Are you allowed to saute cabbage? What? Yes, you are allowed to saute cabbage. What a funny question. No, there's a ban on sauteing cabbage, so it's not allowed. Sounds great. I hope you got out in this beautiful sun today. I certainly did. I got some sun, and I actually felt quite silly being out and about in my coat, in my winter coat, because everyone else was walking around. I saw people in shorts and t-shirts, light jackets. So by the time I got home, I was actually kind of, not totally, but almost sweaty in my winter coat, because here in Minnesota, or I shouldn't say Minnesota, but here in the Minneapolis area, for those of you who aren't local, we have been having lots of warm temperatures. So winter coats are a little heavy duty. I'm gonna go check on my kale really quick. Whoa. I'm gonna leave it in there for like 1 more minute. Timer. You have to be really careful with baking kale, making kale chips. If you leave it in for just 1 or 2 minutes too long, it will go like black and burned because it's so thin. And it's starting to crisp up, but I want to be really careful and not overdo it with my kale. Because yeah, it's just a bummer when you make the effort of cooking something or making some kind of food and then you ruin it in some way. Hi, Jacobs Penbauer. Tehran is in Moscow. Amazing. I cannot wait to go to Russia one day. Paul Rivera is here. Hi, Paul. Welcome back. All right. I think I'm going to go take out my kale chips. Just getting kind of the thicker parts of the cabbage torn off because those aren't really fun to eat. They're more tough. Okay. Cool. All right, gotta get the kale chips. Just like I said, you don't want them to go even like 30 seconds over or else they get burned. Yeah, I'm gonna take them out now. These look great. Okay. Beautiful. Actually, I should show you these. So they basically just like wilt down and you can't tell, but they are crispy on top. So I'm just gonna let them cool off on my baking sheet and I'll eat them in a little bit. You know Russian, well done. I know a little bit of Russian. I took 1 semester of Russian. It's not great, but I know the alphabet for the most part, and yeah, I mean, I would love to revisit Russian because it's an amazing language, and yeah, I could go on and on. Big fan. St. Petersburg also. Back to the Future. Moscow. Ooh. Can you handle the heat? It's 38 Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit? MChem, is that the temperature where you're at in Australia? Believe it or not, here in Minnesota, even though we're in the northern part of the United States, our summers are very hot and we get up over 38 degrees Celsius, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it is hot here, so I can handle that kind of heat. I've lived in countries that are really hot, but it's not my fave. I actually prefer cold weather. Hi, Mr. Majnu. I always think of you as Disco 96. I'm doing great. I'm just chopping some cabbage. Thrilling stuff. How about you? How was your weekend? All right, these are looking good. We've got Jonatas from Brazil. Four says, what temperature do you put your oven on for the kale chips? I do 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know the Celsius conversion. And I did it for, how much did I say? I think it was like 6 minutes to start with, maybe 8. So yeah, 350 Fahrenheit for start at 6, I would say, and then keep checking the oven. So still in Russia, there's a no YouTube though. I'm at the UK at present. Wait, Sharon, you're saying you're all over the place. I think you're not telling the truth. Yes, South Australia says I'm Chem. Peace and joy, hello. We've got M Chem saying it gets really hot in Australia. I believe you. I believe you because I remember learning as a kid about all of the terrifying bugs and crittery things that can survive in Australia because it's so warm. And we don't have a lot, like, we don't really have many creepy crawly, scary critters, highly venomous critters in Minnesota because they just can't survive here. It's too cold. That is a major perk of the winter that I really appreciate because I am terrified of bugs and venomous spiders and snakes and I mean, oh my goodness, all these things that can fly and ooh, so scary. But yeah, I believe it, MChem. I saw you finally are on Instagram. Yes, peace and joy. I am on Instagram. For those of you who don't know, my Instagram is the same as my channel name. Just go on Instagram and search for Hannah in Health and you will find my Instagram page. It's very small. I only started it this year in January, so just a couple months ago, because enough people were asking on my live streams if I have an Instagram, and I was like, no, I've never been a huge fan of Instagram. It's not my preferred social media platform, but if enough people are asking about it, I figured, you know, it's just a smart thing to have an Instagram that's linked to this YouTube. So check it out if you're interested. You can follow if you want. Yeah, enough said. I read that one. I had a stressful day, but now I feel better. Very relaxing channel. Okay, sorry you had a stressful day, Paul Rivera, but I'm glad at least the content is relaxing to you. Thanks, peace and joy, for adding me. Thank you, I guess I could have looked it up. You're fine. I'm happy to share the info with you. We've got it was Cheter. In Russia, YouTube exists as it was and remains. That's what I thought, because I've had a lot of people on here who say hello from Russia in the comments. Thank you, Nunu. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hi, Lily Connor. Thank you, Zach. Never doubt your glow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Michael Lottie. We've got, is that Piof? Sorry, I need to brush up on my Russian. Lily Connor, how are you? Doing well, Lily. Just chopping some cabbage. That's what is currently going on. I've got some kale chips that I roasted sitting in the back. You can kind of see the baking sheet right there. I'll eat them once the cabbage is chopped and I've got my other two dishes going on, but I want to kind of keep this moving. Also, I'm going to close the poll in 10 minutes, so You will know the answer to the poll question in 10 minutes if you stick around. We've got Andini Malu. Good morning to you. It's evening for me, but cool that it's morning for you. Hi, Inwak Kenyatta. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Thousands of knowledge. Hello, thousands of knowledge. Yes, Mr. Majnu. I feel like I say things, but it's just like, it's still not, it doesn't stick always. But yes, Mr. Majnu, yes. Let me say this. My Instagram is at Hannah in Health. So go and check it out. It's the same as my YouTube channel name. You can follow me on Instagram if that interests you. No pressure. Thank you, Carl's. We've got Bonnie. I remember you, Bonnie. I'm here. I just baked some cookies. Love that. I kind of would love to have cookies right now, but that's just not what I'm making tonight. Hi, Ivan. Privyet. How are you? Hi, is Rob. Mr. Majnu says okay. Awesome. Yeah, go check it out. Instagram is there if you wish to follow me over there. It's a lot of the same stuff as you see on my YouTube channel, specifically the shorts I carry over as Instagram Reels, but I post other stuff too. And you'll notice it's not a very extensive Instagram. I only started my Instagram account 2 months ago, but slowly but surely it's growing. And I like learning other social media platforms. I am gonna start a TikTok account. Haven't decided when I'm gonna do that, but I would like to get over on TikTok. I was holding off, to be honest with you all, because there was the TikTok ban that was going to be going in place, but then when President Trump took office here in the United States, I don't know what things went on, but TikTok was suddenly saved. But I think they still have to finalize what exactly is going to happen with TikTok. So I've been a little bit cautious and I've held off of starting TikTok because it really would be unfortunate to put effort into something and then ultimately it just doesn't survive. Although I think at this point, TikTok is safe. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Hi, He Black. Thank you. Thank you so much. Charan, I'm not on TikTok yet, but I really do want to get over on TikTok. I watch TikTok videos through YouTube because people will upload their TikToks to YouTube as shorts. And my sister, as some of you know, has blown up on TikTok. Some of her cat videos have gone viral, and my sister really loves TikTok. So she's doing well over there. She's monetized on TikTok, and hearing her really positive experience with TikTok makes me want to jump over there and get started, even if I'm a little late. Double 801, yes, I am mixed. I am half white, half black. Toxic is my answer to the poll. All right, I will close the poll in about 5 minutes. I like to close the poll at the 1 hour mark to get, votes in, to give enough time for people to vote. Hi, Tommy Brown, how are you? Sharon, if you're asking what my idea is, I don't know if you're talking about Instagram. Sharon, if you're asking about my Instagram, it's Hannah in Health. Same as here on YouTube, just for simplicity so that people can find me if they know me on one platform and then they want to go to another platform. Hopefully Hannah in Health is available on TikTok. Hopefully no one's taken that yet. Carl says, Madam, I liked it. Thank you for the like. Hi, Lindeer. Thank you. M. Chem, I am making some sautéed cabbage. I also have some kale chips that I roasted up pretty quickly in the first 30 minutes of this live stream. And then I'm gonna make some quinoa and some chickpeas. So lots of fun stuff. Lots of healthy greens. I wasn't planning it this way, but I'm looking ahead to next week, and I'm actually gonna be making a lot of sweet treats and a lot of processed dishes. And I figured that, at least for now, I'll load up on some veggies and whole foods, because I will not be eating the most whole foodsy, nutritious foods, which is fine. I mean, not everything I eat is gonna be kale and quinoa and super healthy foods, because I like to live a little, but I am glad that I'm eating a lot of veggies, at least right now. Hi, we've got, is it Daniel, I think? Daniel in Russian. All right, chop up the last of this cabbage, guys. And then I think I will turn my attention to the quinoa, because that's an easy thing to just have rumbling off on my stovetop. All right, so that is it for the cabbage. I'm asking about your sister's Insta or YouTube ID where her reel's gone famous. Okay, got it. Sharon, her TikTok is Rachel and T. Hi, John J, very cute bee emoji. Hi, Doksh2025, I'm doing well. We had daylight savings, whatever the term is, here in the United States, so we actually sprung forward, like our clocks jumped ahead by 1 hour last night into today. Daniel says, nice. Thank you, Carls. Hi, Senkei Shi. Four says, I think they cancel each other out. I'm not knowing what you're saying, like what you're referring to. They cancel each other out. What were we saying? I'm trying to think what you would have commented that for. Cool, so this is the finished chopped cabbage. I'm gonna set this off to the side for now and quickly get the quinoa ready. Let's get Hannah to 80 likes. Yeah, we'll get there, surely. Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. That's so interesting. That's cool, because that means that they would jump between mountain time and then whichever, either West Coast or Midwest time. Interesting. Healthy and not so healthy foods, yes. Oh, I see what, yes. That's what you were referring to. I think they cancel each other out. I totally feel that. I feel like there's just ebbs and flows of, you know, you're eating super healthy, pure foods, and then you're eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of sugar, and then I can feel myself, like right now, I'm not really craving sweets because I was making a lot of pancakes, a lot of cookies, I had a donut last week. It felt like a lot of like bread, processed kind of items, and now I feel like I'm really craving savory, more whole foods, not like processed foods. Okay, so let's go grab the quinoa. first, actually. So, this is my quinoa right here. I'm gonna use the last of this bag. But I pre-cooked some chickpeas that I'll be cooking later tonight. What I'm gonna do is transfer these in the water over to a smaller bowl because I want them to be soaking while I work on the quinoa. Will this fit? I might need a slightly bigger bowl. All right, let's see if I can get these chickpeas into this bowl without making too much of a mess. All right. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna get a lid on these chickpeas. Robert says mountain time. I'm seeing Charan asking, what is your favorite dish that you like the most? It's probably an Ethiopian dish. I would go with red lentils or chickpea stew that are Ethiopian recipes. I'm half Ethiopian. So I grew up eating that food and I really love it, and it's they're both great sources of protein if you are vegan because it's lentils and chickpeas, which are both beans. They are like from the bean family. Thank you, Mr. Majnu, for the Instagram follow. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, so these are the chickpeas I'll be using later tonight. I pre-cooked these, so I'm gonna set them off to the side. All right, and now onto these, the quinoa. Hi, I'm not fasting. Hi, OJ Hoops, I'm back, I love your channel, but one day can you take us shopping? Yeah, I can take you shopping. All in due time. Josiah Johnson. Arizona doesn't do daylight savings because of extreme heat and climate. Stopped in 1968. Okay. Okay, I see that. Nice vegan. Yes, Chem, I am vegan. Correct. See the okay, cool Jamaica me. Thank you, Carls. I'm going to rinse off the quinoa first. Oh, I got a text message. Oh, from my uncle. Cool. All right. This should be about 1 cup, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this is 1 cup, whatever's left in here. So I'm gonna pour this quinoa into my strainer and rinse off the quinoa. Ooh, dang it. Dang quinoa. Honestly, such a pain. It gets everywhere. Okay, let me set this off to the side. Bring your mom to the live too, or my sister. They're not here with me, so that'll... Actually, I was on a live stream with my sister on Friday, Sharon. So I have done it in the past, just not gonna do it tonight because they are not close by. So I will be rinsing this quinoa in my sink, which is just here to the side. TJ says, okay. All right. Save me some when you get done, says Brian. You know I don't share, not because I don't want to, but I can't. Hi, Yabba Dabba Doo. Oh, you're saying I'm early? It's actually because of daylight savings. So I jumped forward, and I know that the UK did not jump forward. So I expected some of the UK and non-US, non-North America people to be a little confused about my timing. So I've already been on here for an hour because here in the United States, we jumped forward 1 hour last night for daylight savings. Thank you, Carls. Rich says, Hannah, nice to see you. So relaxed Friday with Rachel. Yeah, that was a very fun live. I'm so glad that we did it. And we will do it again. So I'm just straining off the water from my rinsed quinoa. I'm gonna put it into my saucepan. You guys have seen me make this quinoa a million times if you've been watching my live streams at all. All right. And then let me grab just the rest, the last few little stragglers I'll just toss in here. Thank you, Hydro Gamer 44. Brian is from Pearl, Mississippi. Whoa. Hi and sweet. I didn't notice that says Google rewrites history. Okay, so this is a goner. Used up all the quinoa in here. And then I'm going to season this quinoa before I put it onto my stove top. So I've got it all ready to go in the saucepan. I'm going to just drizzle some of this extra virgin olive oil in here. And then I'll grab some salt. Actually, the salt is right here, so I'll salt this. And then I'm gonna add some garlic powder and some pepper. So I'll go grab those. Here is the garlic powder. I love to add a ton of it because I'm a garlic fiend. And then some ground black pepper as well. And then I'm gonna add 2 cups of water into this quinoa. I'll use whatever water is left in my filter. And then just use my sink water for the rest of it. I think I need a little more. Okay, so water goes in here. And then I will set this onto my stovetop and let it boil. And then I'll simmer it for about 15 minutes or so. So now, before I move on to doing other stuff, I'm actually gonna eat this kale. I think I'm just gonna eat it like right off the tray, because why not? Hi, Mariam613. And Boss, sorry to hear that, Jacob. Nice seasoning, Chef Hannah. Thank you. That one Essa girl. Hello, hello. Yum. This is what the roasted kale looks like up close. Dimitri, yes, I am vegan. You are correct. Hi, Stephen Knight. That one Essa girl, doing good. Just eating some roasted kale. Oh, Portugal. Hi, Luis Damiao. I've never been to Portugal, but I would love to go one day. I have been to Spain, so I've come close. Stephen Knight says, stop eating, it's making me hungry. Mr. Majnu, it tastes really good. I think this is my favorite way to eat kale. It's crunchy, it has the olive oil on it. I love it. CJ McRae got off of work. Well, I hope you get to just relax tonight then. I hope work went well for you today. I love curry, yes. Meat eaters make food disgusting. That's the best way to eat kale. It's so good. I'm gonna eat this whole sheet. I have no doubt I will love the food in Portugal. Yes. How will you finish that? Honestly, kale is like 0 calories. So it's not even, it's like eating a tray full of lettuce. It's like nothing. So I love it. Hi, Cranberries Boo. Charan, this is called kale. It's a leafy vegetable. And it's really tasty. It is crunchy. It's very good. Hi, Nicholas Light. Mr. Kim, I can tell you're new to the chat because I make tofu curry all the time. Kale, yep, baked kale. Also, hi CL, so good to see you. JT says Indian. Charan, yes. There is a Gordon Ramsay emoji if you become a member of the channel. CL Hinton, woohoo! So good to see you. How are you feeling, CL? Hi, Eugene Russell. I'm just eating a tray full of kale chips that I made. They're so good. I know, Gordon, famous chef. Yes, he's one of my favorite people of all time. I absolutely love Gordon Ramsay. All right, I'm gonna save some of this kale for later, but it's so good. Big howdy from Texas. Awesome. I'd love to go to Texas. All right, back to the cooking, guys. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is hilarious. I completely agree. I love him. The Last Cowboy, how is life down in Texas? LOL, not great today, but I'm so happy to get to catch you live. Me too, CL. So good to see you. I hope you recover soon. Eugene says, looks like it. Yabba dabba doo. It's only if you eat raw kale. Like when you bake it, it takes all of the like tough stuff on your stomach out of it. So baking is the way to eat kale so that you don't get gas. Do you have a green card? I'm a United States citizen, so I've never had a green card. So kale is your dinner for tonight's night. It's more of just a snack to keep me tided over while I cook other stuff. Okay, so what next? I should probably move on to this sauteed kale or cabbage recipe that I'm going to be doing. I just want to make some space here though. Howdy, Back to the Future and Green Day. Yeah, I love it. Love seeing everybody here. It's so fun. So I'm gonna make a little room here. And then I have the cabbage recipe pulled up here. I'll drop the link in the live chat. Here's the sauteed, Here's the sauteed cabbage recipe I'm using. And you'll probably have to copy paste this into a browser because you can't click on the link if you're watching this on mobile. Feel better CL, yes. Hi Andre Washington, come be my bestie. Yes, I do, I do remember you. Hi baby love. Eugene is saying, how is the time change treating you? I just slept in I slept as long as I was going to sleep, no matter what time it would be when I woke up. So I got like 9+ hours of sleep last night. It just means that I woke up at a later time because the clock jumped forward. But I feel fine, Eugene. All of my girlfriends think I'm cheating on them. And to no one's surprise, number one leading the poll. Yep. Also, I need to close the poll. I always forget to do this at the 1 hour mark. So if you haven't voted in the poll, you've got 10 seconds left. Try to guess what my favorite song was to roller skate to as a 90s baby. And I will close it and let you guys know before I get started with this cabbage. Eugene says my alarm went off at 7. Oh, that sucks. Oof. All right. Guess my favorite roller skating song as a 90s kid. Surprise, surprise, the first option always gets the most. So Bye 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 by NSYNC. I love that song, but it's wrong. And I listed it as the first option. So it's not Bye Bye Bye. The next most common question, response was Toxic by Britney Spears. It's not Toxic by Britney Spears. Third option, Cha Cha Slide by DJ Casper. It is that one. That is my favorite, still my favorite song to rollerblade to. And I also really like Genie in a Bottle. That probably would be number 2. Washington, yep, they do think same upon everyone. Hi Ken. Ooh, my quinoa is boiling, guys. So I'm gonna go give it a stir and turn the heat down to low. All right, so the quinoa is right here for those of you who didn't see it before. It was boiling. I'm just gonna give it a little stir and then put it back. And then timer. Okay, quinoa is going. So that's the third thing I'm making tonight. DJ Casper's song. Chem says, LOL, I know I'm a little behind here. Let me see what I missed. The Last Cowboy says, do you like country music? Yes, I love country music so much. My favorite country artists are Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Tim McGraw, Florida Georgia Line, and there's someone I'm forgetting. Oh, Carrie Underwood, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh, Jelly Roll. I feel like he's been, I don't know, he seems like pop country. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do really like country music. The Last Cowboy. Ken says, I'm a genie in a bottle. I did a 9-mile hike today. Good for you. That's a lot of mileage. Dang. I guessed wrong. I could so picture you skating to Genie in a Bottle. Yes. That's my second favorite song after the Cha-Cha Slide. Poll result, answer, exhausted and I have to fight crime in the morning. Oh my goodness, Ken. Wow. Well, best of luck to you. Get some rest. Gogo says, I'm very hungry. Love ya, 90s kid. Hi, Bessa Terry. Dolly Parton forever. I love Dolly Parton, yeah. She's another country artist who I just love. I'm a 90s kid too. Here we go, Hannah, cheers. Bessa Terry, I made kale chips. Those are behind me. I'm making quinoa. I'm also making sautéed cabbage, which is right here. And then I'm making chickpeas as my fourth dish. Hi, Karuna. No, John, just a first responder. Still, that sounds like such rewarding work. I know it's stressful, but never a dull day, seems like. So let's see how to make this cabbage. I'm gonna chop the cabbage, already did that. Heat a large saute pan, add olive oil and butter. Okay. So what I'm gonna need to do for this cabbage recipe, I'm actually gonna need to clear away my saute pan, and that's in my fridge. And my saute pan currently has curry tofu in it. I know M. Chem was saying that I should do that. So I'm gonna take this out and make room for the cabbage inside. And I'll just put it in here into this little glass bowl. Let me first check on my quinoa though. All right, looking good, guys. So tofu, this is not something I made tonight, but I'm just gonna make space in my saute pan by scooping out this tofu into my glass bowl. Nice. And then I'll put this tofu into my fridge. I often make this tofu on my live streams, but not tonight. You are taking my peaceful medicine? Hi, awesome, or hi, MChem, yeah, awesome girl. Taking into consideration your work time, how much time do you spend looking at computer screens? Do you give your eyes rest time? Yes, I do give my eyes rest time. I feel like they don't really affect my sleep. I mean, I can sleep 9, 10, 11, 12 hours overnight. I love sleeping, and I think sleeping is super important. So I get a lot of screen time, but I feel like it doesn't really affect me that much. As a younger millennial, closer to the Gen Zs, I grew up with screens. I grew up with Nanos, Apple computers, everything like digital, whatever. So yeah, I feel like my eyes at this point, and I've only ever worked 9 to 5 office jobs on a computer screen all day. So my eyes are pretty adjusted to screens, and I do take time to like exercise, get outside, not look at screens, but I do spend a ton of time. I don't know what my actual, number of hours would be on screens, but it's definitely more than 40 hours for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna wipe down this skillet just because it has a little bit of the curry tofu left in it. Not a big deal if some of it gets into my sautéed cabbage, that's fine. Okay, I need to see what people are saying. Did I miss the poll answer? Yes, I think you just missed it. So the answer was, what was it? Oh, cha-cha slide. All right, so just getting my saute pan all cleaned out. Looking pretty good. Wendy is back. The Wendy's girl from Wendy's is back. This is hilarious. I am drinking coffee, yes, Day. Okay, so heat a large saute pan over medium-high heat, add the olive oil and butter. So let's see. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1 teaspoon of butter. So I'm gonna grab my vegan butter, which I love so much. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of country crock as well as 1 tablespoon of this extra virgin olive oil. And then heat this over medium heat on my stove top. So let me find my tablespoon. Anyone from Australia here? Ooh, there's usually some Aussies in my chat. I know Darren Carsberg is an Aussie who's been in here many times, and I'm sure some other people too. I'm forgetting. Wendy versus McDonald's, another brouhaha. Yeah. Thank you, Free from Life 24. I appreciate you. Let me first get this vegan butter tub opened up. And then I'll do 1 tablespoon of the extra virgin olive oil. And then we will do 1 tablespoon of this lovely vegan butter. So very luscious sauteed cabbage. There's 2 tablespoons of fat going in here, if I can actually get this out. I scooped the olive oil first in the hopes that it would actually come out, but it's not. Come on, butter, get out. Okay. That just did not work for some odd reason. So this is gonna go over on my stovetop now. This is just the butter and the olive oil. Let's make some room over here. This. And there's 5 minutes left of the quinoa that's cooking behind me. We've got Bill Clinton's sons. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm doing well. How about you? Where's the other sis? I don't know what she's up to right now, but she's probably at home getting ready for the week. What are your thoughts on durian rider? I don't know what that is. Hi, LB Watson. Good to see you again. From which state are you, Hannah? Have you been to Texas? I am from Minnesota. I don't think it's, I think a lot of people just aren't familiar with where Minnesota is. We are top and center of the United States. We border Canada. We're part of the Midwest. I haven't been to Texas ever, but I'd like to go. Hi, Cactus. Inept Owl is back. Hello. We love it. Okay, let me just quickly read to see what exactly I will be doing to cook this cabbage. You look very nice. Thank you, Elby. I do like wearing black. It's very practical because I spill on myself sometimes and stains typically don't show on black. So I'm gonna need 1.5 teaspoons of this salt for the sauteed cabbage. I'm also gonna need some black pepper, and I've got that sitting out here, and apple cider vinegar. Interesting. So black pepper, I'll grab the apple cider vinegar right here. You have to shake it because there's some like pulp stuff that forms. It's called the mother. And then fresh thyme. I think I have dried thyme, so I'm gonna go check my spice cabinet really quick. Really quick, guys. Bear with me. Thyme. Where is my thyme? Maybe I don't. Shoot. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have time, even though I thought I did. Okay, so no go on the thyme. That's fine. All right. Instructions say, once the butter is melted, add the cabbage, salt, and pepper. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take this lovely batch of cabbage and throw it into my saute pan along with the salt and the ground black pepper. So I'm going to do that really quick. Okay. What's the vegan butter brand? It's Country Crock. John B. Hi Juarez Pontes. I'm great. I was studying and working a lot. I can breathe now. Great to hear, Bill Clinton's sons. Glad to see you here again. I don't know if other sis is okay with me referring to her as Raspberry. I think she'd be fine with it. Thank you, Michael Bobson. Thank you, M. Kim. I did have a very relaxing weekend in Owl. I got a ton of sleep this weekend. I got 9.5 last night, and then I think 9 the previous nights, Friday into Saturday. I love sleeping, guys, and it's also, I feel so good when I get lots of sleep. I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of this salt into the saute pan, BRB. Peppers in there, and then just some salt. Okay, and now I'm gonna just stir the cabbage a little bit. So I'm just stirring this lovely cabbage in my saute pan, looking nice. and coated in the butter, vegan butter. So I'm gonna let this saute for 10 minutes. All right, so quinoa is done, cabbage is done. That leaves the chickpeas. That's the last thing I gotta do to close out my cooking for tonight. Thank you. Nice dish, sauteed cabbage. Yes, Charon. Thank you, Juarez. Hi, Leo. I've been making 4 different dishes tonight. I'm about to start on my chickpeas, cooked chickpeas. We're making my favorite sauteed cabbage. Oh, Kirby said thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kirby. Love it. Just spent most of the weekend preparing the barn for lambing. Oh my goodness. Oh, lambing season is so lovely. I've never done it, but I have an uncle who goes lambing with his brother. Hi, Satish. How long have you been a vegetarian? I'm actually vegan. So vegetarians don't eat meat. Vegans don't eat any animal products, which is meat, dairy, and eggs, and honey. I've been vegan for 13 years. I went vegan when I was 18. I'm now 31. Also, it's almost my half birthday, guys. Let me think through this. I think my half birthday is on Thursday this week, this coming week. Okay, it's set then. Banana and raspberry. That's cute. I like it, MC. I approve. I mean vegan. Gotcha. Hi, Singer, Atul Official. Gotta figure out dinner now, says MC. Hi, Drew. Long time. I'm having an issue. Oh. Must have been something inappropriate. Thanks. Back to the Future. Oh. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna go stir the cabbage for a minute. Looking tasty, guys. Loving it. So now, I'm gonna move along to the chickpeas, which is the 4th and final thing I'm planning to make tonight on this live. Hi, Nino. Do you ever make pickled cabbage? I've never done that before, but I would love to do it for the first time. I'd love to make kimchi specifically. I really love kimchi. What's cooking? SPLX Mobile 20 FPS. I have made quinoa. I'm making sauteed cabbage right now. I made kale chips, and now I'm gonna make chickpeas. Camera over the burner would be sweet. I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Good suggestion. It'll come out of my phone stand. Okay. So here is the, sorry, let me do this vertically so it's not sideways. So this is the sauteed, I almost said kale, but sauteed cabbage right now. So it's just cooking over here. I might turn the heat down a little bit. And then this is the quinoa. This is all done. So that's just cooling off right now. Yeah, that's what's going on right now on my stove top. Okay. Back on the stand. Hi, egg, e.g. God something. The weather's been really warm, peace and joy. All of our snow has pretty much melted now. LB Watson says, I love virtually all things pickled. Eggs, beets, cabbage, you name it, yes. I do too. I love the flavor of pickling stuff. And it's also super, super healthy for you. Kimchi is great. Yes, it's so good. You think it'll get better, or are we in for more horrible things to come? I don't know. I mean, I'm always hopeful that like things are long-term moving in the right direction, so I remain optimistic at this point. I love your earrings. Thank you, Dinesh Corey. Love quinoa. It looks great. Thank you. Yes, I love quinoa. I eat it almost every single day. I'm just gonna stir my cabbage again. Looking really tasty, guys. Okay, so let's figure out what I'm supposed to do with these quinoas that I pre-cooked earlier today. What is kimchi? It's pickled cabbage, and I believe it's from Japan. So, cooking chickpeas. Let's see what's going on here. It should be pretty simple. I'm not doing anything like fancy with my chickpeas. Oopsies. In a large cooking pot, put the chickpeas and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which is so weird. Cook over medium-high heat, tossing constantly for 3 to 4 minutes. They will cook anywhere from 40 minutes. Wow, that is so long. Sorry, I'm just reading my chickpea thing to the side here. Oh, you're right, it's Korean. Yes, I'm wrong about that, it's Korean. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, all expenses paid for 1 week, where would you go? Probably Scotland. We had a spring forward time change here in California. Does Minnesota have a spring forward and fall back? Yep, we sprung forward today. It happened overnight, so we went forward in time by 1 hour. And yeah, I still need to fix some of my clocks. My oven clock is actually incorrect right now. But yes, we did move ahead 1 hour. There's about 2 minutes left on this sautéed cabbage. Looking lovely. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with these chickpeas, because I thought that they were bring to a boil, blah blah blah. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually switch it up here. Cooked chickpeas. Where was it? Crispy I don't want to roast them though, because I think that'll maybe, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. What are people saying? No, sorry, I feel like I'm ignoring you. Are you running grandma's? Great question, TK. I decided I'm not going to run grandma's marathon this season. My #1 goal for this year is to grow my YouTube channel as much as I can. And that goal does not work well with marathon training, because marathon training eats up so much time, so much energy, and so many calories, and you need to sleep more, where it's a huge time suck outside of work. I work a 9-to-5 job, so I decided this year it did not make sense for me to be training for grandma's marathon, given that my #1 goal this year is to grow my YouTube channel. So I'm not training for grandma's. I have heard about ramen. Yes, Arizona doesn't have time changes. I found that out tonight, actually, MC. Someone said it earlier. See, here in Arizona, we don't spring forward. Yes, I know that now. What's your favorite thing to air fry? I've never done any air frying, so I don't know. I don't have a favorite. So this cabbage is looking nice and sauteed, looking nice and crispy. Not crispy, but like browned on the bottom. Yum. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. So that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna set it back on the stove top for just a little bit. And I think I'm gonna roast my chickpeas, actually. I wasn't initially planning on doing that, but I think that makes the most sense. Every state but Arizona. That is so funny. There's many different types of kimchi, something similar in Japan. Okay, yeah, for some reason I associated it with Japan. But actually, now that I think about it, I had a Korean dean of students in college, and he would host like Korean food nights, and kimchi was always there. Ramen is from Indonesia. I'm back now. What are you making? I'm gonna be roasting some chickpeas, I've decided. We're almost to 100 likes, which is exciting. We've got carrots, potatoes, peppers, onions, and tomatoes. Oopsies. Carrots, okay, sorry, I was reading Truck Stop Sushi's comment. One stays, the rest are gone forever. Oh, I hate peppers, so that's the easiest question ever. I absolutely hate peppers. Truck Stop Sushi. Hi, Soren Jorgensen. Thank you so much, Soren. I appreciate it. Now, let's figure out how to roast these chickpeas, because I've decided that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'll use the same baking sheet, actually. This is funny. How about I eat the rest of my kale, and then, one second. I'll eat the rest of my kale, and then I'll just use this same baking sheet for my chickpeas. Close this one. So how am I gonna roast my chickpeas? Let's see here. Preheat the oven to 425. Ooh, that's high. Oh, dang it, it wants me to wait 30 minutes. That was a long time. So I will preheat my oven to roast my chickpeas. Also, this kale is just so tasty. No fair, LOL, that was too easy. Potatoes, carrots, onions, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, I would get rid of. Which one are you saving now? Oh, I would save potatoes. Those are my favorite vegetable. Yummy, oh never mind, says I heart ducks. Hi Harvey, doing well. Oops. Kevin Zamora, I'm wearing earrings. So, roasted chickpeas, guys. Let's see what I have to do. So I'm gonna have to drain and dry off my chickpeas. That's what the recipe is saying first. So I'm gonna just finish off this kale first, and I'll move on to the chickpeas. Actually, I should also remove my sautéed cabbage from the stovetop. This is looking so good. Yummy. Nice and sautéed, getting a little brown color on it. And then I have to add some apple cider vinegar on here. I need to still do that. As you can tell, I'm just doing a bunch of different things all at once. So I will put in about a half tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Remove all from the heat, stir the apple cider vinegar. Okay. So let me use my half tablespoon to put 1/2 tablespoon of this apple cider vinegar into my cabbage. So just stirring this in. Ooh, it smells super good. I love the tangy vinegar smell that you get from apple cider vinegar or other vinegars. It's so good. Oh my gosh, I love this. Can't wait to eat it, but I do want to eat it with the chickpeas. So let's get moving on to the chickpeas now. Because that'll be a nice protein component. Although I'm tempted to maybe save some time here and maybe I'll do the chickpeas tomorrow because I'd like to plate up something for you and not have you wait another 30 minutes. So how about we do that? Thank you, Harvey. So many things you can do with spuds. I agree, it's too valuable in the kitchen, 100%. Actually, I was listening to such an intense soundbite. So this guy was interviewing very, very old people who lived through the Great Depression in the 30s. And this senior now is describing what it was like to survive the Great Depression as like a very poor family. And he said that potatoes can grow in a bucket. They're super, super easy to grow. They don't require like a ton of stuff. And he said that his family survived on fried potatoes like 3 times a day or twice a day for an entire year. That's all they could afford to eat was fried potatoes. And I was like, yep, if I was going through the Great Depression and I was thinking of a way to eat something that's super cheap, easy to grow, and I could stomach eating it as the only thing I ate for an entire year, it would be potatoes. So yeah, I love potatoes. They are just the best food ever. You can do so much with them. Sorry for the Q&A. I love to ask questions. No, that's fine. I like answering questions. Favorite kind of milk would be coconut milk. Chelsea 4th in the league equals European football, but still very tight at the top. Yes, 100%. Peter says, so someone looks fancy and purdy, says Unica G. Thank you. Liverpool has a 15-point lead. Yeah, I was hearing the commentators for the games I was watching as replays today say that Liverpool has like pretty much won the league. Just 5 likes away from 100. We're getting so close. So much starch in potatoes, but still so tasty, William. Can I give you a question? Sure, Ava. Hi, Alejandro Oropeza. I've decided, guys, I'm gonna save the roasted chickpeas till tomorrow because I've already been on here for almost 2 hours. The chickpeas are gonna take another 45 minutes to an hour to prep and be finished with. So instead of waiting that long to complete all my things, I'm actually gonna save the chickpeas for tomorrow. So you'll have to come back to the live stream tomorrow to see them. We've got Andreas. Guten Abend, Hannah. Du siehst wieder großartig aus. Truckstop Sushi. What a nice name. Dankeschön. Andreas, wie geht's dir? Wie war dein Wochenende? Baba Singh or Baba Shing, I'm eating roasted kale chips. I'm just gonna clean off my baking sheet because why not? Thank you, I Heart Ducks. I heart ducks too. They're so cute. Chickpeas are wonderful. I love kale. Yeah, I do love potatoes, but I realize they are a high glycemic index food. So they make your blood sugar go up because they're very starchy. So I don't eat potatoes a ton, but I still love eating potatoes. And I make them a decent amount. CyberBeast 200, I'm doing well. You're making a PB&J go-to bread. Ooh, oh my gosh. So I love PB&J. It's actually one of those things I loved as a kid, and it's like PB&J sandwiches are vegan for the most part, as long as your bread doesn't contain some kind of milk derivative or is made with any kind of egg. So PB&J is a vegan dream because you can make them for the road. They taste fantastic. It's a childhood favorite for so many people. and they're a great source of protein from the peanut butter. I would make my peanut butter, now you're making me want to go to the store and get PB&J supplies, but I'm not going to make it in time, which is a tragedy, because that sounds like a dream right now. I would make my PB&J with crunchy peanut butter and raspberry jam. Not toasted bread, cut into triangles. Thank you, Baba Shing. When you eventually start selling channel merch, you might have to get fruit earrings as the first item. Absolutely, CL. I would 100% have cherry earrings be part of my channel merch. Can you make angel cake, please? I probably won't make angel cake. It's just, I'm not a big fan of angel cake. I prefer like denser cakes. I really don't like Uncrustables. I thought those things were so gross, even as a kid. They were just so overly filled up with jelly and peanut butter. I remember, this sounds so gross, but I remember getting my cafeteria lunch as a kid from the lunchroom, and I would often get the Uncrustable option, and I would take a bite into the Uncrustable, and then I would squeeze out the excess jelly and peanut butter into my bag lunch, and then I would eat what's left. It's like, it's so gross to think about in hindsight, but even as a kid, I remember thinking, these things are like way, way, way too full of peanut butter and jelly. Very gross, in my opinion. Pippo says, I'm so hungry. Rex, I'm about to start eating what I've been cooking tonight. I Heart Ducks, my favorite color is pink. Corey has, I made sautéed cabbage tonight. I also made quinoa and some kale chips, which I just ate up on this baking tray. I'd buy the earrings. Oh wait, I'm a dude, says Rich. Make a sweet casserole. I will not be making sweet casserole. Yuck. I don't like it. Cheerios plus peanut butter and jelly. I don't have jelly, which is unfortunate. And I don't know about making Cheerios with it. I'm in school final year, 100 likes. Yeah, it looks like we're there. I'm not Indian. Did the Wolves win? I have no clue. I really don't watch much basketball. I'm not Portuguese, no. Happy Life is here. Good evening to you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Can you make angel hair spaghetti? I could probably do that. So guys, I've been yapping a lot, so how about I dish up some food and I'll just eat it right here for you. I'm gonna put this baking tray away. Oh, my oven is still on. I gotta turn that off actually. So let me, actually, this is a perfect opportunity for me to, I'll just heat up the rest of this tofu that I've got in here, and I'll dish it up with the quinoa and the sautéed cabbage that I made. Can I ask why you make so many meals? I'm not trying to be mean. I love cooking for myself. I like making food for myself because when you make it at home, you know exactly what's in it, and there's not a lot of additives and chemicals that come with grocery food or takeout food. It's generally way cheaper than eating out. And I also like to prep food for my week because I work a 9-to-5 job, and it saves me a lot of time when I have foods that are already made in my fridge. And then when I clock out for my lunch break, I work remotely from home most days. I can just quickly come to my kitchen, plate up some food, pop it in my microwave for a minute and a half, eat my food, and then go back to work or just spend my lunch break doing other stuff. So it's a very, very time efficient and cost efficient way to live. And especially these days, everything is so expensive. Let's eat, Hannah. I'm hungry. Same. Hi, Sharas Moore. Okay. Camden VR, I'm about to plate up my food, so stay tuned. I will be plating it momentarily. Do you like Olaf from Frozen? Yes, I think Olaf is very cute. She literally looks like my sister, says Pippo. Likes jump over 100. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Hi, Sarsona. Kievu Tube says hola. I turned 42 at the end of the year. So is like more obligation to let me eat your food. Hi, Nick, doing well. How are you doing? Mo Mats 3 is back. Hi, Rose. Full fit. Just wearing black pants and a black top from H&M, and that's it. You're so happy and joyful. I think that's how I naturally am. I really just enjoy life in general, and I really like YouTube live streams. What's your favorite way to prepare a sweet potato? I actually really don't like sweet potatoes, so the only way I would eat them is if they're like roasted as like crispy bits of sweet potato. All good, Mo Mats. Okay, so let's grab a plate. I'm also gonna just make some room here, put some stuff away so I can eat this food. All right, so here's the dinner plate. Should put this away too. Okay. Do you work out? Yes, I do. Tom Cruise is back. Hello, Tom. How are you? You look like you could be one of my co-stars in the movie. Yeah, I could do like the Tom Cruise like Mission Impossible run. Does your family put you in charge of Thanksgiving dinner? No, we actually, it's like a joint effort between, my dad doesn't do much of the cooking, but my mom and my sister and I usually will do the cooking. But it's very simple, and I prefer not to do extensive Thanksgiving feasts. Honestly, that stuff drives me nuts. Because when you work a full-time job and you don't get much PTO days off for vacation, it's kind of annoying when you get to your holiday and then you're spending your entire day off like working and being tired. So I just am like, no, I am not gonna spend my day off from work all day on my feet chopping veggies, being like, just wishing I could relax. So it's actually not too complicated what we do on Thanksgiving. Happy Life says, I'm waiting on your guest stars for cooking dinner lives. I wonder who will be your first guest. I think it'll be my sister. I think that'd be very fun. Hi, Mini Bike Mike. Can you bring one of the pictures on your refrigerators closer? I'm not going to, only because they're pictures of other people, and these days you can like image search people on the internet, and I don't think they would appreciate me like showing their pictures without their permission. So I'm not gonna show the pictures up close. Abdul is saying, ist ein Unternehmen mit dem Schwerpunkt Deutschland und Schweiz mit der Familie. What's your favorite workout, least favorite? Favorite workout is probably either Vinyasa yoga or going on a 3-mile run. Least favorite workout would be cycling or weightlifting. Okay. Happy Life. Since finding you, I now started picking up on the vegan labels. Even my malt loaf is vegan. That's amazing. I love that. Yabba dabba do. I love Rachel. She is awesome. I don't work out like that, Mo Mats. I don't do isolated body part workouts. Would you go to Cancun or Cabo? I would do neither because I actually don't like tropical areas. I would go to somewhere cold like Norway or Russia or Iceland or the Alps to go skiing. What's your favorite seasoning? It's Ethiopian spice. I'll show it to you. It's a spice blend. It's very beautiful in color. And my dad is from Ethiopia. He immigrated to the United States back in the 80s. And Ethiopians have this beloved spice blend called berbere. It's made up of a ton of different spices. I don't know exactly how to make berbere, but you can buy it at like Ethiopian or African markets. So my dad gifted me a ton of this berbere spice for Christmas last year. This is my favorite spice to put on stuff. Hi, AL. Thanks, Mo Mats. Truck Stop Sushi says, ooh. Okay, So let's eat some dinner because I am hungry. So first up, I'm gonna put the quinoa on here. I cooked this earlier in tonight's live stream. This is quinoa is a seed. I like it as a starch base, similar to rice. Oh shit, I need some spoons, dang it. Actually, let me use a fork. So let's put this on here first. I've been pronouncing Berbere so wrong. Thanks for the correction, no worries. Let's see. Gonna just scoop some of this quinoa on here. Cool. And then I think I'll set this back on the stove because it's actually pretty hot on the bottom still. Next, I will put some sautéed green cabbage on here, which I made earlier. This is just gonna be kind of like a veggie plate, vegan veggie plate. Let's see if I can get the rest of this off of the spatula. Okay. And then, last but not least, is gonna be the tofu. I think I'll just use all of the tofu. And this tofu has a little bit of sage in it. I was using sage for, I think it was a soup recipe, and I didn't want the rest of the sage to go to waste. So I decided to put it in my tofu. I need a lid for this. So here's the final plate. It's, you know, it's not the most coordinated thing, but it's got some protein from the tofu and the quinoa underneath, the seed that I was showing you. And then the veggies, the veggie of the night is the cabbage, which is on here. And then of course the kale that I roasted earlier. Do you do a lot of grocery shopping? You go to the store, grab what you need and leave, or do you weekly bulk shop? I would say I weekly bulk shop, but then I'm also thinking about like what recipes I want to film for my channel and then also things I want to make on the live stream. So I end up making like little runs here and there when I come up with something that I want to make for my live streams or my recipe videos. So I bulk shop for myself, like my day-to-day food, but then I usually am doing extra runs to the grocery store for YouTube content. All right, time to eat. Can't wait. I wish I had a spoon, but all my spoons apparently are not clean. Brian, I'm not making oatmeal. Hi, Starkey. I am eating some quinoa, sauteed cabbage, and tofu with sage. Thank you, Brian. Okay, read that one from Truck Stop Sushi. Being in Minnesota, have you ever had a clear display of the Northern Lights? You can see the Northern Lights here in Minnesota. Unfortunately, I have not gone out into the country, the more rural areas, whenever there's gonna be the Northern Lights that are visible. So whenever they have been around, I've been in the cities, and you can't really, I don't even know if you can see them at all in Minneapolis or St. Paul, the city metro area here, because of all the light pollution in the sky. So I've never actually seen the Northern Lights in person. Best Terry says that looks super yummy. Thank you. I think it tastes pretty good. Camden VR is back. But Bishop Bullwinkle, I'm doing well. I'm just eating some dinner and hanging out on here. I was gonna be doing chickpeas as well. I was gonna roast chickpeas, but I decided I didn't want that to be going for another hour on this live stream before I got a chance to actually eat. So if you come back tomorrow for tomorrow's live stream, I will be roasting chickpeas. Hi Gillespie, welcome back. I'm doing well. I had a very nice, productive weekend. How about you? Brand is saying I should get a kitten. I actually don't want a cat. I want a dog. I want multiple dogs, and I want horses. Andres, this is quinoa, sautéed cabbage, and tofu with curry and sage. Thank you, Happy Life. I think it tastes really, really good. I'm very happy with it. Thank you, Chater. How did you cook that quinoa? I rinsed off a cup of the quinoa, and then I put it into a saucepan. I added 2 cups of water, some olive oil, salt, ground pepper, and garlic powder. And then I boiled the water. I let the water come to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer for 15 minutes, and then just let it hang out. Hi Phase XX97, hi Ava Smith. Truck Stop Sushi is saying grits, oatmeal, or cream of wheat. I would go with grits. I have grits sitting off to the side here. I've been so obsessed with them. The package says polenta, but it's basically corn grits. So yeah, I've like recently become obsessed with this Bob's Red Mill brand of polenta / corn grits. Ooh, D Mena is asking, American Rejects or Fall Out Boy? 100% Fall Out Boy. I feel like Fall Out Boy survived and has been continuing to do well, and the All American Rejects just like kind of died. I listened to both bands when I was in elementary school, but I feel like All American Rejects hasn't really come out with anything as far as I know, but Fall Out Boy has been like crushing it. I've been loving their new stuff. I actually went to go see Fall Out Boy. They were touring on the Hella Mega Tour with Weezer and Green Day. So I went to go see Fall Out Boy in August 2021 when they came and played here at the Twins Stadium, Target Field. And it was awesome. Pete Wentz, who's, for those of you who don't know, he's a musician. He's part of Fall Out Boy. Pete Wentz had a flame-throwing guitar on, although I think it's technically a bass guitar. Pete Wentz had a flame-throwing bass guitar when Fall Out Boy was playing. I was like, dude, this is the coolest stuff. So yeah, 100% I'm gonna go with Fall Out Boy. We've got Gillespie saying, I'm doing real good. I'm excited because summer is almost here. I've been feeling very summery lately. I've been playing a lot of summer songs and watching like summery kind of videos. We're also going through a really warm wave right now here in Minneapolis. All of our snow is melting. Today we were in the 50s. I don't know the Celsius conversion, but it was sunny, it was warm. I actually was feeling overly hot in my winter coat. So yeah, it feels like summer is coming. 106 likes, proud of you. Thank you, John. Yes, I'm very happy we made it over 100 likes. Don't they make hush puppies with chickpeas? I'm sure they do. I have not seen that, but I'm sure it exists. All right. Brian says, fine, name the dog Franklin Jr. or Franklin the Second. I bought a burrito and a cup of noodle soup just now, but this is nothing compared to what you cooked, Banana. That sounds good too, MC. I like burritos. Burritos are awesome. Falafel does look a bit like hush puppies, yes. I wish I could have some, says Awab Isa. If you don't like hot weather, then Scotland's out. It's been 19 Celsius today in the Highlands. I wonder what that translates to. Celsius. The thing is, like, I want to live in a place, I like places that have all 4 seasons. So I don't mind the heat, but it's just not my favorite thing. So you said, what, 15 or what was the temperature? 19 Celsius. What is that? Oh my gosh, that's not hot. That's not hot at all. For me, hot weather is like 90 degrees or higher Fahrenheit, which translates to, let's see, how much is 90 degrees? That's where I'm like, okay, I'm over this. Like 32 degrees Celsius or higher. I don't like that because it's so uncomfortable, but I can do anything that's like below that. It's once you get into that level of heat, it's just very uncomfortable being outside. Truck Stop Sushi says, heck yeah. Hi, Innocence. Hi, Adrian. Polenta is Italian. That's interesting. Fried polenta is dope. Do vegans like honey? I think technically vegans aren't supposed to eat honey because it's an animal product. I've actually never liked honey. I've thought the flavor was so gross. Even as a kid, I didn't like honey. So honey is a non-issue for me because I don't ever eat honey except for when I'm sick. Whenever I'm sick, I had COVID last year, which was very not fun. My throat was on fire. And so I will add honey into my tea because I drink tea whenever I'm sick. So that's the only time I will eat honey, is for like healing and like trying to feel better. But my day-to-day stuff never includes honey. It's gonna be up in the 70s in Ohio. What? That's crazy. Happy Life says, Fall Out Boy. I agree with that. I used to like Green Day back in the day, but I feel like them are not so good lately. Yeah, I feel like they haven't come out with as good of stuff in like the 21st, not the 21st century, but like in modern times. I feel like Fall Out Boy has been crushing it. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, hi Connor McLeod. I am the totally opposite. I like warm weather, but not too hot, but I dislike the cold so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. It's so refreshing. LOL, dang, that's crazy. How 50 is warm for y'all? LOL, South Texas starts panicking and covering plants at 30s. Yep. Oh yeah, like even 40s, like we were in the 40s and 50s this weekend, and it's like, oh my God, everyone's out with their t-shirts and shorts. And I'm like, yeah, compared to what it's been like, because we've had sub-zero for a few weeks, not recently, but earlier this winter. Yep, Desert Hot Brian, you should make lemon bars. Boy, does that sound like heaven right now. I wish I could. I don't know. I'd love to make something sweet tonight because that really is sounding good. I love lima beans, says Gillespie. I don't know if I think I have had lima beans, but it's been a long time. Is that popcorn on top of mash? No, this is quinoa, tofu with sage, and sautéed cabbage. I love spicy food, yes. We've got vismeat, I think. Vismoot, maybe. Come on, tofu. Oh, sometimes it's just such an annoying thing to pick up with a fork. Adrian, that's like us here in Minnesota. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Is it Midge or Miga? M-I-G-E? Thank you so much. What's your favorite Fall Out Boy song? Oh my God, it's probably gotta be My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Shadow Fearless and V-Smoot. Favorite food is Ethiopian food. Any of the veggie options. Thank you, Isaiah. I really love your reading face. It's so curious. Like, wow, like what's going on in the chat. I love straight black beans. Love your skin color, says William Hunter. Thank you, Isaiah. You have to get the pot spoon and eat with it. I'm gonna stick to my fork. I don't know what that is, Gillespie. Shadow Fearless, yes, I am vegan. I've been vegan for 13 years. Hi, Ishmael Silva from Brazil. Is that true, Electric 476? I hope that's not true. Uh-oh. Jefferson. Traded. No. He has not. 49ers called on Justin Jefferson trade before draft. I'm not seeing this. So I don't know if what you're saying is true. Electric. This is a cooking channel. Head over to my channel and see the recipes. Favorite food is sushi or any Japanese food. I love Japanese food. Been watching Cruft's dog show. So many new breeds I've never heard of. Can't remember which one won, but it was a big, beautiful dog. That's cool. I've never heard of that dog show before. Yabba dabba doo. I like Indian food. Vegan recipes, yes. Electra says, just kidding, just messing with you. I was like, I would have heard about this if this was actually happening. Ooh, your best friend's wife makes vegan enchiladas. I love vegan enchiladas. Is beer vegan? Great question. I don't know. I actually hate beer with a passion, so I never consume it. So I never even have to think about whether or not it's vegan. It's Ramadan 38 special. I was here in Youngstown last month. Awesome band. Oh, okay, so it's a band. I've never heard of them. Yeah, no animals. I don't have any pets, but I would love to have pet dogs and pet horses. Look up 38 special, back where you belong. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm not familiar with this band at all. 38 special? What are the changes you felt after being vegan? I mean, I don't know. I've always been like, I've always been fit. I've always done sports. But it was more of just, I have like the peace of mind that I'm eating like whole plant foods. Some wines should be vegan. I've actually purchased vegan wine where it says vegan on the label. You can eat, says Chief. You ever see the movie Step Brothers? Yeah, I didn't like it. Some wine, just as with beer, they use animal ingredients in the fining process. Yes. And name all the pet dogs and horses. Franklin, aka Frank something. Hi Naveen. I juiced some apples, added a cup of sugar and half a spoon of wine yeast. Ooh, that sounds good. Hi JR the boss, welcome back. Good to see you. Happy daylight savings. I don't know if I've ever made popsicles. I'm gonna say no. Truck stop sushi. Hi Ralph T, how are you? Ben Chumo is new here. Welcome Ben Chumo. Glad to have you. Just eating some dinner. Jalen Hurts. Oh my god, amazing. I love Jalen Hurts. Hi NC. NC, I hope you're enjoying being a member. You have early access to the video that's gonna go public tomorrow. But I posted the video and you're able to view it because I saw that you're in the inside scoop level of the memberships. Ben Chumo, I mostly do food. Hi, it's Negative. We've got Negative saying hello from Russia. Privyet, Negative. How are you? Waving back from the United States. Thanks, love your vegan inner goddess. NC says very cool. Awesome. I was so happy to like, I'm still learning how all of these monetization features and channel membership features work. Hence why I'm in a boot camp right now that's being taught by YouTube, like the platform, because I'm just like, can someone please tell me how all of this stuff works? I'm a little bit confused. And we were going, one of the sessions that we had was talking about gifted memberships on the channel. And I thought it was so cool that someone on Friday night decided to buy a membership and then you were the one who got it. I don't know if it's just at random or if it's assigned. I have no clue. But I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, it went to someone that I know who comes to the channel a lot. And maybe that's how YouTube has designed it when someone decides to gift a membership. So I hope you enjoy it this month. NC, very happy to see that you got it. Hi, Observador Digital. Did you ever eat curry potatoes? Not all those things, but I have had curry potatoes. I actually had some last night. I went to a Thai restaurant. Thank you, Leanne Sweets. Oh my goodness, are you Ishmael or Farid? I can't remember. This person with the 28 and the Moroccan flag. I'm doing well. I'm gonna guess, I think you're Ishmael. But let's see if I remembered correctly. Oh, come on. I'm trying to comment at you and it is failing. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Your name is Ishmael, right? Okay. Adrian says, just want to say keep up the awesome work. We love the dedication and effort you put to read everyone's comments and continued content, considering you also work as well. I know, I try my best to like get as much as I can done and get on here, but it's like, whew. Sometimes it's a grind. I really love it though. I really love YouTube, and that's what this year is dedicated to. Okay. Thank you for explaining that. Like, when I saw that the gifted membership went to you, NC, I was like, I guess it could be random, but at the same time, I feel like that wouldn't make sense if it was someone who was just randomly in my chat one day and they were like a first time person and had never seen any of my content before. So that makes sense that it went to you. Love those earrings. Thank you so much, Nike One fan person. Velcor, I'm eating quinoa right now. Gifted one hand and health memberships. Thank you so much. Who is it gonna go to? Oh, Adrian got it. That's awesome. Okay, Adrian, welcome to the members only content. This is so fun. Hannah, get a Chelsea and Arsenal jersey. I actually already have a Chelsea jersey, Brian. I don't know what that meme is, Brian. Adrian, you should be able to view there's already members only content on my channel, but I posted a video. It's going up tomorrow as per usual, 3 p.m. Central Time on Mondays, but members get early access. So Cassidy has already watched it and commented. Green Day, aka Rich, who just gifted a membership. Rich has already seen the video, and you can go and view the video now that you're a member. Happy Life says congratulations. Wow, awesome, thank you. Yeah, very fun. It is really fun to see the memberships go up. And it is fun to make members only content. I've got a couple things planned for members only this coming week. I want to do this members only series called From the Vault, where I go on a deep dive, maybe 10+ minute video about old pets I had or trips I went on, or just like little like pieces of my history where it's like I haven't really talked about it on my YouTube channel, but it would be kind of a fun little background video for like a deeper dive for members to see. So stay tuned, fun members only content coming soon. Lincoln says, I love Green Day. I love Green Day too. Green Day is my favorite band, and I absolutely love their music, and I got to see them a few years ago. You're welcome, Adrian. I'll make sure to wear my members only jacket while I watch. This is our fasting month of Ramadan. Yes, I know this. Yes, members are going to win all of the surveys. Yep, this is true. Parthik has given a like. Thank you so much. That sounds like a good idea for the members. Rich's show, yeah, yep, okay. If you are a member, if you're a new member, Adrian and NC talking to you, there are members only emojis that you can type. Rich has typed them out. And the way that maybe you know this already, but if you don't, the way that you type the members only emojis is by typing colon and then immediately typing the word tofu, and then you close it with a I'll just type them out for you. Oh, Adrian knows how to do this. Okay, maybe you guys already know this and I'm just over explaining, but Adrian knows how to type them, and then NC seems to be in the loop as well. Like he knew how the gifted memberships work, so I will assume then that he knows what's going on. But yes, I added those custom emojis for members because I had to do a little tofu. I had to do cherry earrings because I wear these earrings cherry emoji. I love zombie anything, so there's the little baby zombie, and then I love Gordon Ramsay, so I added an angry Gordon Ramsay head as one of the member emojis. This is so funny. Hi Adam, good to see you. Hi Megatron. Ronaldo, I will forever and always say Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT of football. He is my favorite player. I adore him so much, and this is like no shade on Messi. Messi is a legend as well. I think he's the number 2 GOAT, but I personally think that CR7 is the best. Adrian says, please share the wisdom. Hi, Noah Sosa 824. Just need to hit the smiley. Oh, okay. Wait, let me do this myself. That's so cool. Okay, forget what I said. I was getting way too complicated because that's how they had you upload them, I think, or they were saying you could type them a certain way, but that's, I feel like the coding way, but you can just go to the emoji menu and then select your emojis. Love it, love it, love it. Great to see y'all again. I've got to get to bed now. Yes, CL Hinton, go get some rest, feel better, wish you a continued recovery, and it's really good to see you again. Oh, so fun seeing you, CL. Who is your favorite basketball player? I don't really like basketball as a sport. I've watched it like here and there over the years, but I've just never really enjoyed it. I'm gonna just say LeBron. Like what I've seen of him, it's really amazing. Maybe second would be the Joker. Something Jokic is his last name. Yeah, that's way easier. Geez, Hannah, making me do all that legwork. Yeah, I know. I'm just relaying what YouTube was telling me how to type in the emojis, but forget what I said. Just go to your emoji menu, click the emoji icon where you type in your chat message. Brian says, you have to burn that Chelsea jersey. What are you talking about? And buy an Arsenal one and a Real Madrid one. I would never burn my Chelsea jersey, ever. Hi, Holo H. Welcome back. I remember you. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. The thing is, I have not consumed enough basketball over the years to have a very solid opinion about who the GOAT is. I've watched so much soccer over my life, and I played soccer growing up. It's just, I've had so much soccer in my life that I feel confident in saying, from what I've seen, from all of the games I've seen Ronaldo play and all the games I've seen Messi play, I personally think that CR7, Cristiano, is the better of the two. Hi Coco, hi Carlos Santos. LeBron's the GOAT. I feel like the current consensus, I feel like it's shifted from Michael Jordan to LeBron James being the GOAT. But again, I'm very much an outsider when it comes to basketball. I only know like the biggest names in basketball, but I can't even remember the last time I watched a basketball game, either in person or on TV. Because the sport itself, I don't really like. My profile got reset, so I can't put it back. I mean, I recognize your username, so hopefully that didn't, shoot, I hope that reset didn't disrupt whatever you had going on your channel. Let's see, we've got Caminante, Megatron, Kratos is back. I have some friendly advice. Otherwise it will get stuck in your respiratory tract. Trust me, I have enough practice that I can speak and I won't choke on my food. But I appreciate your concern, Kratos. Hi, Tupu. Hi, Canal Side, Exotics. Are you still reading David Goggins' book? Yes, I am. I will go grab it. I am so obsessed with his book. It's amazing. 1 second, guys. So what I like to do, because I feel like I'm usually working on YouTube stuff into the night and before I go to sleep. So I just read like a few pages at night before I go to sleep. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, David Goggins is one of my all-time heroes. I would say my heroes currently are Gordon Ramsay, Martha Stewart, this guy, David Goggins, Cristiano, and I'm forgetting someone. I've listed them off before, but this guy is just like Superman, Captain America, totally badass guy. He was a Navy SEAL for several years, and he just talks about having mental discipline and pushing through really hard times. And if you can believe it, the part I'm at right now, I'm about halfway through. He's talking about going through SEAL training, or like the trial to become a SEAL. And he was running on 2 broken legs, and he taped them, and he just like pushed through the pain. Yeah, he's crazy. So like, here's a picture from the book. This is him running, I think this is an ultra marathon. And then there's a picture of him when he graduated from his training with his mom. So like, this is a picture of him with his mom when he graduated from Navy SEAL training. Yeah, he's just like so amazing. Like, here, I'll show you. This is like his whole thing is like having a tough mindset. So he talks about how he developed an armored mind. So basically, like, just develop mental toughness to get through anything, even if there's like a lot of pain and suffering. So yeah, this guy is so cool. Just amazing. All right. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? David Goggins is the man, 100%. So cool. Hi, Alex Ortiz. Hi, Carlos. Your name is Joseph. Bye, Megatron. First time on your live. Hi, Whitney. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Thunder Speed. Canal Side, Exotics. Everything's going well. I cooked 3 dishes tonight. That's what I'm eating right now. I made some quinoa, some sautéed green cabbage, and actually I made kale chips. I wiped those out and then I added some tofu that I already had made previously onto this plate. Very good weekend, got lots of sleep, sprung forward because of daylight savings time here in the United States. All is well. How are you doing, Canal Side? Bye, Megatron. Okay, read that one from NC. Let's see. Really hard times. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling that right now. Happy Life is calling it a night. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for moderating. Happy Life. Crufts is the most prestigious dog show in the world. A Whippet won from 200K dogs. That's a lot of poo. I've never heard of this before. I've seen like the Kennel Club dog shows here in the United States, but Crufts dog show? The world's greatest dog show. Wow, it's an international dog show held every year in the United Kingdom since 1891. Woo! Oh, and it's organized by the Kennel Club. Okay. It's the largest show of its kind in the world. Oh my God, this is amazing. I think dog shows are so sweet. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Canal Side. Dang. Thank you, Whitney. We've got Happy Life saying good night. Good night, Happy Life. Thank you so much. Halal says happy birthday. Guten Morgen, mein Schatzi. Guten Morgen. Wie geht's dir, Thomas? Thomas Altro. I'm gonna finish eating my dinner and then, wow, you guys, time goes so fast on here. It's been now 2.5 hours on this live stream. Crazy, 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 crazy. Hello, Sir Johnny of Bravo. I did a lot of cooking tonight, doing well. Oh, thank you. We've got Wizard saying, let's see, Priyat nogo appetita. I'm guessing that says, I can read it because it's Russian. I think it means guten appetit or good bon appetit. Canal Side says things, I'm just trying to disconnect from the world. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That has to be just such a like gut punch, really like shocking bit of news that you got. But hopefully you can just find something else to really like hone in on, dive into, like fitness or outdoor excursions, or like dive into your job, whatever it is. Let's see. I like your food. Thank you, Thomas. I'm sorry, I swallowed a piece of quinoa. Maybe, what was it? Kratos Hades was right. I shouldn't talk while I eat my food. White Lightning, this is not corn. This is actually curry tofu. So it's yellow and it might look like corn, but it's actually tofu that I seasoned with curry, which is yellow. Winnie has to go to bed because I have school tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow night, which is Monday, and it will be at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Thomas Cervantes. I'm crushed, I'm sorry, I'm trauma dumping. I really don't have anybody else to talk to. Oh, well, Canal Side, I mean, maybe this is the opportunity, even though it's like a tough time, for you to put yourself out there, join groups, join clubs, join a gym, do fitness classes, or just join other, like get into spaces with other people and you can form friendships like that. Kurkuma, thank you, Thunder Speed. Hi, Harry. Bye, Whitney. Hi, Gyro Oliver. Thanks, hope you're having a great stream. Yes, it has been nice. Oh boy, we've got, this is more advanced Russian than my 1 semester of Russian. But I appreciate you, Wizard. Any chance you know English? I am 1 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, that makes sense because you guys are, is it only 1 a.m. though? I think it's, you guys are farther ahead than that. It should be like early, like later in the morning for you. 500 on that plate right now. No, definitely not that much. Definitely not that much value here. These are very cheap ingredients. This is like peasant food. This is tofu, which is made from soybeans. Quinoa, which is like meh, like, I don't know, not that expensive. And then green cabbage, which is pretty cheap. All right, watchdogs. Interesting. Gray drops. Oh, that's a good suggestion. Yes. Yep. Definitely. Curcuma is like curry, but more power. Okay. Yeah, Tech, actually, what I do is I scramble soft tofu into little like soft crumbly pieces, and then I season it with curry and turmeric and a few other spices so that they kind of do, my tofu scramble does somewhat resemble scrambled eggs, because I grew up eating scrambled eggs. I don't eat them anymore because I'm vegan, but I really liked them growing up. So having tofu scramble that reminds me of the scrambled eggs that I grew up eating, I personally really like. So that is no mistake. That's why I make my tofu scramble look like this. Yeah, you're right. It's not eggs. Whitney says, never mind, I got to stay up an hour late so I can stay on longer. Woohoo! Yes, Watchdog. I knew you were vegan. Yes, that's what my channel is mostly about. If you click on my face icon and go over to my channel, most of what I do on my channel is vegan food. And I've done cakes, I've done loaves, I've done cupcakes, muffins, and then also dishes like curry, soup, chili, cornbread. I mean, just sandwiches. It's fun. It's actually 3:40 in the morning now, but was talking about your time tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it. Oh my goodness, yes. Amy's tofu scramble is so good, but Gray Drops, I completely agree with this. It's so expensive, but it's hard to replicate for the price because there are so many ingredients. It's a shame that everything is so expensive these days. I love the Amy's brand. Amy's is clutch. Amy's brand has amazing soups, and I love the options that are in the freezer aisle. Actually, Amy's makes an incredible vegan frozen pizza, and luckily the grocery stores in my area here in Minneapolis, they stock a ton of Amy's products. So whenever I'm feeling like having a pizza in the frozen grocery aisle, like the frozen aisle of the grocery store, there are Amy's brand frozen pizzas, and it's like delicious fluffy crust, vegan cheese that melts like real cheese, amazing tomato sauce, Italian herbs. It's so freaking good, but unfortunately it is very expensive. And I've stopped eating a lot of pre-made foods because of how crazy expensive they've gotten. Like for example, like this little box that's like a veggie, it's like a brown rice and like teriyaki veggie kind of bowl that it's in the frozen grocery aisle, and then you just can heat it up in your oven. But this little tiny like lunch-sized bowl has become almost like $10-11, and I'm like, I could make that for pennies if I made it from scratch. So I've cut a lot of the more fancy, like prepped meal stuff out of my grocery shopping list more recently. Hi, Corey Garnett. Hi, Doruk Kaya. I only speak a little bit of French. It's not great. Michael, I can't really have like a full conversation. It's more just phrases. I need Hannah's frozen vegan range. Thank you, Morteza. The pizzas are so tiny and thin, it feels like a Lunchables cracker. Actually, the Amy's frozen pizzas that I get at my grocery store are like a thick, very like pillowy, delicious pizza crust. I don't know, she might have other thin crust pizza things though. Hi, Lincoln. All right, Brian. Hi, Aubriana. Gordon Ramsay does cuss people who use the microwave, of course. If you're going to go to a restaurant, you should not be paying restaurant prices for microwave food. So yeah, he is totally justified in yelling at people who work at restaurants in the kitchen and they just microwave their food. Do you prefer town or city? I'm a city person, but I do love rural areas too, Steve. Adrian says, I like cauliflower rice and cauliflower pizza, but I can't do cauliflower on its own. That's interesting. Yabba Dabba Doo says, we spring forward on Sunday, the 30th of March. That is so funny. So for the next like 2 to 3 weeks, that means that the US is 1 hour closer to the UK, but then you guys will leap ahead and then it'll go back to what it was. Thank you, Deborah Pruitt. I love these earrings so much. They're a big hit on here. People comment on them all the time. These are actually Christmas earrings that I decided to continue wearing because people thought that they were cherries, and I mostly do vegan content on my YouTube live streams and in my YouTube videos if you go to my channel. So cherries were perfect. I was like, I will just keep wearing these past Christmas time because people like them so much. I ordered them on Amazon for, I want to say it was like 15 bucks maybe, not expensive at all. I like something in Germany. Tane Prabhavalkar. I am 31 and a half years old. Nobody wants to be an idiot sandwich. That is so true, Sir Johnny of Bravo. Thomas Ultra says vegetarisch. Yes, I'm technically, everything I eat is vegetarian, but it's also vegan. It's more restricted than vegetarian. Chef Mike. Aubriana says, I love your shirt. Thank you, Aubriana. This is an ancient shirt. I've had it for at least 8 years, but it's probably more like 10. And it's from, I thought it was from H&M, but now I'm thinking about it. It's actually from J. Crew. Hi, Brandon. We've got Nicola saying oi. Oh, I don't speak any Portuguese though, sorry. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Aubriana says, oh my gosh. I am one of those I'm super minimalist. I don't like shopping, and I buy things and I intend to keep them forever until they are literally like falling apart. So I just buy my clothes and I try to keep as good of care of them as I can. And then when they're quite literally like falling apart and they're like the stitching is coming undone or there's a stain on it and I can't wear it anymore, then I'll go out and buy more clothes. But I really like to keep all of my stuff for as long as possible. Okay, we have Brianna Jacobo. Hi, Brianna. You sound like a singer. I am not a singer. But thank you, Deborah. I enjoy singing, but just to myself. I'm not part of a group. I'm not a solo singer. Just noticed these in the emojis. Yes, Adrian. Yes, that is exactly. So when I was setting up my channel memberships, I'm only allowed to add a total of 6 custom emojis for my members. So obviously I wanted my emojis to be meaningful emojis. I wasn't just gonna pick random things because you only get 6 custom ones that YouTube allows you. So I was thinking, okay, I talk about tofu on here and people have said my rap name should be Little Tofu, so the little baby tofu is one of them. I did a zombie emoji because I love zombie stuff, and Gordon I love, and then I always wear these earrings and people comment about these cherry earrings, so that is definitely 100% intentional. I wanted to have cherry emojis because of the cherry earrings that people like. Hello, Brianna. Sir Johnny Bravo says, I hate clothes with big logos all over them. There's something about, like, I listen to a lot of finance YouTubers and podcasts, and I mean, yes, there are really rich people who will wear logos, but a lot of wealthy people like are very low key about their wealth, and they're not out there like trying to like throw logos and bling bling in your face. Like Mark Zuckerberg drives like a very boring Honda. Same with Jeff Bezos. It's like these people, like the real, like the biggest of the biggest people, like the billionaires, they don't care. Like they have no, I'm always sus of like, I don't mind like brand name things, but when it's just like all the bling for show, it feels like, I'm just like, people who are truly like wealthy I feel like there's not a need to like shove it in people's faces. Some people do, like athletes. If you've ever watched the NFL, you'll see people with like players with like diamond grills and like the diamond chains. So it's like, obviously we all know, like athletes are crushing it financially, like their contracts are amazing. But honestly, like a lot of wealthy people are so low key and they don't flash their brand names. Okay, I read that one. Aubriana says, same. I am not going to sleep, Noah. I am not sleepy at all. Some of the wealthiest have that like old navy-ish logo less look. Yeah. There's a great, like one phrase I've heard is wealth whispers, like wealthy people, like billionaires or just mega millionaires. A lot of them just go walking around in plain, boring clothes, and you would never know by the way that they dress or the car that they drive that they are worth billions or many millions. I'm not a politician, Vignesh. Little tofu, yes. That, of course, had to be one of the emojis, Adrian. When I moved to the Highlands from the city life, the smell of fresh air was so powerful. I've actually lived in a rural area before, yabba dabba doo, and I do love the nature. I love the fresh air, but honestly, like, it was so boring, and so I truly hated it in a rural area. The nature is beautiful. I love rural areas, and the nature is one of the biggest bonuses you get with rural areas, but I really hated it. I hated the lack of events and not a lot of people around, and I love all the things that you can do in a city. I get pretty much everything that I eat or wear or use delivered to me, and it can get to my place in a day, usually, like 24 hours. And when I lived in rural America, I was just like not well suited to that life, because I love being in a place where you can leave your door and walk 5 minutes and you have a million restaurant options, a million bar options, movie theaters, grocery stores, boutique shops, sports stadiums, bus lines, tram lines, metro. I can get to my airport, my city airport, in 30 minutes. Even less than that, more like 20 minutes. I like access. For me, access is like the number one thing, the number one reason that I live in a city. Second reason is just proximity to a ton of people. Also, sorry guys for these spammers. They're acting like I think it was just one person, but they're gone now. We've got Ivan Baria, who is Chilean. What kind of stuff do you like to do? All kinds of stuff. I love walking, running, doing yoga, going on like leisurely bike rides. I like editing YouTube videos. I like traveling, reading books, reading the newspaper, listening to podcasts. Excuse me. Some of the wealthiest people have the look. Yep. Okay. Jeff Davis, you are asking what's on my plate. So this is sautéed cabbage with curried tofu and sage, and then quinoa that I made tonight. Thomas Alter says, yes, sir. Bye, Brian. Have a good night. Okay. Hi, April Dawn Roach. I have some work to finish for tomorrow. Got it. Depends where you're at, honestly, says Alex Ortiz. I feel like I would have that I don't care Adam Sandler look to just tick off my other wealthy friends if I had that. Yeah. Mustard tofu? No, definitely not. People getting so modernized and dependent on the government. What's your best dish, Gordon Jr.? Ooh, good question. I'm trying to think like what would be the most impressive to him. I don't know. I tend to make pretty simple foods. So jury's out on that one. Not sure what I would make for him. Hi, Garrison Gonsalves. These are actually Jingle Bell earrings left over from Christmas, but people think that they're cherries. How many hours there, Nawal? It's almost 11 p.m. at night, and I've been on here for 3 hours now, almost exactly, so I should get going. Thank you, Azian. Hello from Paris, Benoit. How are you? Good day to you, Benoit. What is your favorite sport, color, and food? Favorite sport is soccer, as we call it here in the United States, football for everyone else. My favorite color is pink, and my favorite food is Ethiopian food. Do you like Impossible Burgers? I am obsessed with Impossible Burgers. They're so tasty. I absolutely love them. I don't eat either of those things, ML. Newbie says that looks delicious, thank you. Harvey, I cook for myself. I don't know what that is, Chief the Medicine Man. You'll have to tell me what that is. Big Mac quarter pounder. 100% pumpkin seeds. I do like hamburgers. Looking like I'm gonna have a early breakfast, 4 a.m. time to listen to the birds. I think I have asked you this before, but yabba dabba do you just like stay up all night, or are you a super, it sounds like you just stay up all night if it's 4 o'clock now and you've been on here for a while. Bye Deborah. Hi JB. I'm addicted to fast food. I mean, just don't go to fast food restaurants. It's as easy as that. Just don't drive to the fast food place and start making your own food. I am not Polynesian, no. I'm addicted to pancakes too. Lonesome Loner 81. Tanae, I don't have kids. Hi Splend. Thomas is hungry now. Do like to walk on the porch? I don't get that question. Thomas is hungry. I think I'll sign off of here once I finish this plate of food. How about? Since I've now been on here for 3 hours. I love to cook, but I've never successfully made a pancake from scratch. Oh my goodness, really? They're not hard to make at all. Actually, if you go, you don't have to, but if you go to my channel and you look at my previous live stream recordings, recently, I think I have 2 live streams where I was making blueberry pancakes. They're not hard to make at all. Does vegan food make you feel like you missed a lot? Let's see. I will absolutely do that. You're welcome. Flour, sugar, and water is all you need. You'd need more than that. You would need something to help the pancakes rise, so baking soda or baking powder. You would also need some kind of oil, probably. But honestly, pancakes are super easy, like nothing to be afraid of. Truck Stop Sushi is back. Yabba Dabba says, yes, just my lifestyle. I'm going to come and cook you some traditional French food. Benoit, I think that would be a little bit tricky. So I have been to France 3 different times. And I remember, so I was in Colmar, France. I don't know if you're aware where that is. It's close to the Germany border. And I was over in Colmar And it was a group of friends, and we went to this restaurant to order some lunch. And I was vegan at the time. I was in Colmar, and I asked the waitress for some something off the menu, but I was asking, like, can you make it vegan? Like, no egg and no cheese. And she looked horrified. She was like, what? Basically, like, what is wrong with this weirdo? Like, why on earth would you ever ask for no cheese and no egg? And yeah, traditional French food, very hard when you're vegan because there is so much meat and a lot of cheese and a lot of cream and eggs. So it's been a little tricky doing French food as a vegan, but I think there's a few things you can modify. Do you like to walk in the woods? I do love the woods. Yes, I love walking in the woods. JB is making waffles. Yum. Hannah, I will gift another membership tomorrow night. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rich. I love that. Looks like a audio error, but then it got better. Sorry if there was a glitch. I had a glitch on Friday, unfortunately. Babu Sami, how are you? Doing well. How about you, Babu Sami? Gonna go eat some bagels and cream cheese. Oh my goodness, yum. You're from Buckeye Lake, Ohio. Love it, fellow Midwesterner. Woohoo! I've been to Ohio a million times. I really like Ohio. So I hope you enjoy the live stream, and hopefully it helps you make pancakes. There's so many recipes out there as well on the internet, and they're not hard to make, trust me. Ocean American Bully. They have frogs and snails as a delicacy, of course. Yes, they're famous for their cuisine. Tane, thank you. Edwi Guntoro from Indonesia. Vegans eat eggs and cheese? No, vegans do not vegans do not eat any animal products. So I do not eat any meat, including fish. I don't eat honey, I don't eat eggs, and I don't eat dairy. So what I do eat is vegetables, fruit, beans, grains, seeds, nuts, and spices, like miscellaneous stuff. That's like plant food, basically. I do like going camping, Harvey, yes. Benoit says I understand. Vegan, vegetarisch. Hi, Evelyn Taylor. Welcome back, Evelyn. You're awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, Lonesome Loner 81. JB says, well, I use eggs for my waffles, but that can be our secret. I mean, I'm not a hater. I don't judge. Like, I really don't care. Like, I like being vegan, but I am like, live and let live. Your diet is your choice. So I wine and dine with carnivores all the dang time. Like, quite literally yesterday, I was eating with a group, and at least half of the group had meat, so I don't care. Hi, Doodle Dots. That's a vegetarian Miss Lady. Sorry, just getting a little message here. I would definitely love to make spring rolls because I love spring rolls. Vegan Teacher vibes. I need to go check out Vegan Teacher. People keep bringing this up. This is a YouTuber, right? Vegan Teacher. Vegan Teacher on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen Vegan Teacher before, but I'd like to check it out. Hello, Islambek what is it? Jaraev from Uzbekistan. Islambek, yep, cool. Favorite Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network show? Favorite Cartoon Network show, Dexter's Lab. Favorite Nickelodeon show, SpongeBob. Gavin Huntsman. Let's see here. Gavin Huntsman says, yeah. Do you supplement with protein shakes or not really need to? I don't need to. I eat tofu scramble every morning as my breakfast. So I start my day off with protein, and then I usually will have quinoa. So quinoa is a full, complete protein, which is amazing. So every day I always eat tofu and I always eat quinoa, and then I'll also have miscellaneous protein things like peanut butter or lentils or chickpeas or tofu, or not tofu, which one am I remember? Pea protein, which is in a lot of like the Impossible burgers and Impossible things. So no, I feel like I actually get a lot of protein. Do you absolutely have to be a vegan to be as beautiful as you? I mean, probably not. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all solution with diets. Food boom, says Thomas Altro. You need to listen to the /Street Boys cover group that dress like horror characters and cover Backstreet Boys songs. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, yes. I would love this because I love horror content. /Street Boys. That's amazing. Okay. I want to write truck stop sushi recommends /Street Boys. That's clever. Evelyn Taylor will be back in 10 minutes. I'm actually going to be signing off, so I may not be on. Let's see here. I tried being vegan, but then I lost so much weight, so maybe, yeah, in another life. I don't have any pets, Whitney. Food boom. Chocolate covered macadamia nuts sounds incredible. I've actually never made those, and I don't think I've ever had them either, but I know I would love them because I love chocolate and I love macadamia nuts. Hello, Satish. Do you have neat handwriting, or is it like mine, totally unreadable? It kind of depends. Like on here, like I'm just trying to scribble really fast for note-taking purposes. But I would say when I'm trying to write like a nice handwritten note, I actually do have like nice handwriting. Hi, Jerry Mandarings. Thank you. We're a bit flirty in France, so I've heard. Yes. Favorite shoe brand is probably Madden. What's the first name? Madden. It's either Converse, I like Converse and Vans, and then Madden shoes. What's the Steve Madden? For like nice, like cute, like heels and stuff, I like Steve Madden. But then for everyday shoes, I mean, I like my running shoes over here. I like Nike and I like Brooks for running specifically. But then everyday shoes, I liked Converse. I don't wear them a lot now, but Converse and Vans. Let's see. What's your favorite? Okay, read that one. Biggest misconception is that vegan vegetarians do not get enough protein, but that is so far from the truth. I've never been anyone protein deficient. I know. It is like it's such a misconception. Yeah, you're right. It's just like, yeah, I think people are so accustomed. It's like, honestly, like you're fed like the message of like, you must eat meat to get your protein. You must eat meat. And it's like, no. Do you know how long vegetarian diets have been around in human history? Thousands of years. Like people have survived not eating meat and they've been fine. So it is a very big misconception, but I understand. Like culturally, some places just like your protein source is meat in most cases. So a lot of people are like, whoa, like what do you do when you don't eat meat? I got some white hey dudes. They go with, I don't know what those are, Adrian. Thanks, JB. All right, well, my time. Seth is vegan. Welcome to this channel. I do a lot of vegan content. Well, my time is up. I have to go. Bye, Whitney. What kind of music do you like? I listen to pretty much everything. Vegan, yes, Snow Goose, and welcome back. Some of these comments, I'm like, what does this mean? I'm confused. Is eating truffles vegan? You can make vegan truffles. I've actually made vegan truffles and I've featured it in a recipe video on my channel. We've got someone from Quebec, Canada. Vegan Pete, I remember you. You have a very easy to remember username. Beer and meat. They look like canvas loafers, basically. I feel like you've probably seen them, just didn't know the name. Yes. I only lasted 10 months as a vegan. Hannah in Heels. Hey Dudes are a shoe brand. Got it. Snow Goose is tearing up. Oh no. We've got Angel Kukasia, I think. Good night. Later Z. Wade Nichols, I've gotten that before, and I see the resemblance. I can see it. Hi, Evelyn Taylor. Okay, we've got Portuguese in here. I don't really read much Portuguese. Brian, Spanish, but boy, not that good. We've got Seth saying, what do you eat for protein or your go-to? I have my tofu scramble for breakfast. I start my day with protein. I'm not Spanish, Pranav. I am half white and half black, 50-50. All right, guys, I think I should get going. I feel so awake and so like fresh because of the daylight savings jump forward by 1 hour. But I know I should sign off because it's like 11:09 or something. Yeah, just after 11 p.m. my time. So, oh shoot, I undid my plug here. So let's get to the comments here. Matthew, thank you, Matthew. Hi, Augustine. Saludos. Also /Street Boys. Their channel is called The Merkins, so there's no confusion. Oh, okay, got it. The Merkins. Channel equals The Merkins. Okay. So, tofu scramble is awesome. Yes, Seth, I love tofu scramble. Hi, Daniel, Aldi. We've got Back to the Future saying good night. Thank you so much. Have a great night as well, Back to the Future. Thank you, Vitia. Great having you here. Thank you, Algerie DZ. Peace out, Snow Goose. Good to see you again. Wade Nichols says same. Ooh, you're going on 100% juice fast this March or April. Wow. That sounds like very much a reset of your body. Evelyn Taylor, we are in the same time zone because that is my time as well. What's on the menu for tomorrow's live? I'm going to be roasting chickpeas. I've got them over here. So these chickpeas are going to be soaking overnight. They'll expand with the water, and then I'll strain them out and I'll dry them off, and then I will roast them in my oven. And then I don't know what else I'll be making tomorrow. I'll think about it, but for sure these chickpeas. Okay, Stephen Ham, good to see you. I'm about to hop off here, but I'm glad I caught you before I do. I'm doing well. How about you, Stephen? Have a good night. See you next one. Yes, bye Truck Stop Sushi. Before I go, I will just remind you guys, reminder that I'll be going live again tomorrow night, which is Monday, at 8 p.m. Central Time. Oops, Central Time, not Central Line, USA. So I will be back on my live stream tomorrow night. Would love to see you guys again. Agustín Emmanuel González, ¿de dónde eres? Soy de los Estados Unidos. Have a blessed night, Hannah. I'm going to check out the sneak peeks, LOL. Amazing. Yes, go check out all the members content, Adrian. It's really fun. I'm planning on posting another members only video either tonight or sometime tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Hi, Pimp Martin. I'm glad I was able to say hello before I sign off of here. Broomer Titus says, hello, ma'am. Have a nice day. You too. Thank you. I'm burned out today, says Thomas. Hi, Pan Chocolat, Mr. T. Thank you, David M. Bye, Evelyn. Hopefully I can chat with you some more tomorrow. I'll be back again. No worries. Need some pizzas. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great restful night. Hannah, yes, I will see you tomorrow. YQ Reality 3 Lopin. And with that, I will sign off here. We've got Timmy Turner and some pudding after the chickpeas. Ooh, I don't know about pudding. I might need to practice that a little bit before I attempt that on a live. All right, Lalit Sharma 43, Timmy Turner from Peru, and Evelyn, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody, and be sure to check out the live stream tomorrow.